what's up, guys? Welcome into episode 20. Oh, we did it. We're a fifth of the way to 100, which is so weird because it feels like we just started this. But anyway, just quick thank you guys for the support. It's so sick. The channel is growing, which is awesome. We're already halfway to our goal of 1,000 subs, where we will be permanently marking our bodies with ink more than they already are, which is great. Always a good time. But nonetheless, I'm going to let y'all hop to it. Don't want to hold you here too long. Comment down below if you got any questions. Hit that sub button because you're really, really cool and it helps us out a ton and doesn't cost you anything, and that's really dope. And I hope y'all enjoy. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Would someone like to recap what happened last time?
So we came back from the long training at Isato's complex. We had a little sparring session with Kenjiro. And it was the teams were Kenjiro and Arata, and then me and Suiko, which they won because Kenjiro kept using dumb stuff. And then we came here in order to look for the one of the songbird people. It's the short one with the kind of spiky hair. And more or less, we talked to a noble. She gave us some information. I took a little genjutsu test as per usual. And we are now heading into the desert to try to find her.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
You guys dropped 5,000 Ryu on these burrs here, and with a promise of spending more once you guys get back. Don't know exactly how you intend to make good on that promise, but I assume you have a plan.
We do. Don't question us.
Listen, Arata doesn't even know about this plan, so...
That's true. This was
No,
a Suiko and Izuto plan. What could go wrong?
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
In any case, so you guys were thinking about leaving during the night, but you decided that wasn't the best idea. So your plan was to head out in early morning. Is that correct? Like right after dawn.
Yes.
Yeah.
They told us nighttime is spooky. I think because of the meteors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to give you guys a sense of things, because this may matter. I mean, you guys bought the burrs, which help a lot, but with both of the burrs here, you guys can hold about 75 days worth of water for everyone, assuming, good conditions. You don't have to worry about rations as much, but it is a concern at least. But you guys can pack up enough within your own kits that you should be good on rations. You'll run out of water before you run out of rations,
Okay.
most likely. In any case, you guys put on the traveling music.
Hey, real quick, you never did send me exactly like what the jellyfish poison does. You kind of like gave me a base idea, but
Okay. That's fine. You don't know. You haven't used it yet.
Okay, fair enough.
You had such a limited supply, you didn't want to waste any on tests. You just assume it's useful.
I like that.
So, you guys start at the edge of the blasted desert, heading deeper and deeper into the land of wind. So how we're going to do this is whoever is leading the party will make a survival check to try to guide people along the correct paths. One member will have to make a perception check, and then one member will have to make an athletics check, as they're the ones who are trying to keep up with the others.
My perception's pretty good. Would this perception be smelling or hearing?
This would primarily be eyesight.
Okay. I would just be a +7 for perception then.
And then
survival.
I was gonna say,
There
I know Izuto was like our leader, so.
Yeah, I was like, to keep continuity, I'll do survival.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and make the rolls.
That's survival.
Yep.
Not
Okay.
bad. Not bad.
Okay.
Way to go,
Yeah.
everybody.
So you guys make pretty darn good progress. You make your way into the blasted desert. The walls of the city long behind you. You rest during the night, heading into your hardened tents, which you bought in the city. You occasionally hear these like thumping sounds in the distance that sort of rattle the sand around you. Um, and if you peek your head outside, you can occasionally see what look like falling stars, but a little bit brighter. And they disappear just over the horizon immediately before the thumps. You find evidence, or rather, Arata does,
Yes.
of some people coming through here. Any tracks have long been blown away, or in any sense. But there are some telltale signs like bits of trash, burr, feces, things like that that remain behind. Um, I'll say with the 20, you do get the sense that a group headed out here about a month and a half ago. Um, and there's a smaller set of tracks that are just sort of going back and forth that are a little more prominent. You get the sense within the last 2 to 3 weeks. Additionally, you see signs of animals in the distance, but between Arata and Suiko keeping the party moving fast, you managed to avoid them thus far.
Nice.
With that, we will go ahead and move to this map here. Well, actually, I'll ask you. You guys have used, with those rolls, only 15 days worth of water. In the distance, a little bit to the north, which is slightly out of your way, but not too bad, you do see what, we'll go ahead and make perception checks.
Everyone?
Yep,
Including Than or just me?
including Than.
26.
Oh wait, what is Than's perception?
That's fine.
Uh,
Why do I always roll low on perception? It never fails.
the +4 is Than.
I mean, that's still on average a pretty darn good roll. Yeah, so you see what appears to be oases up to the north. They're like these little sloping hills that lead up to these little pools of water. You're pretty sure that they're not a mirage. You're pretty sure that they're actually there. Would you like to go to them?
If I remember correctly.
Yeah,
that
I was about to say
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Especially because
I
we
would
don't
like
need
to
the water
not.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you guys continue on then. Go ahead and make your survival, perception, and athletics checks.
Still rolling high. Yes, sir. At least high enough.
Survival, perception, and athletics?
Well, you're
Yeah,
rolling
you're
the
the
athletics.
athletics.
You're the athletics.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
There it is. So,
Sounds excited.
despite doing pretty well, you have not really acclimated to the desert yet. So Suiko has to start sort of taking breaks on the burr along with everyone else, which slows things down quite a bit. Izuto also doesn't do quite as good of a job of navigating as he did before. Still decent, still sort of keeping a heading, but it's quite difficult with only the stars above you and the sun to keep a steady heading. Arata, however, does manage to help you guys avoid any random animals that you might have come across. You approach a sort of more hilly area, sort of with stony rock columns. It is in your path, but the burrs might have a bit of difficulty getting through it. And you can see that there might be potential spots that the burrs could get stuck or potentially ambushed. How would you like to approach this obstacle?
So this is
Oh,
it's just
and
a-
yeah, for that one, you used an additional 15 days. So you guys are now down to 40 days worth of water. And you did not get quite as far with that one either. But yeah, what would you like to do about the desert columns?
what does it look like would be like the distance around it? Like if we were to avoid this thing, or is there not like we can't really avoid it?
You can make a perception check.
Okay. A D320.
Oh, so
Perception check's going crazy. I am very perceptive.
This sort of passageway appears to be part of a larger sort of hill range.
Okay.
You could look around and try to find another pass that would be a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not sure. There's not like an obvious one, so it would really be kind of luck of the draw.
Okay.
As you'd have to travel a decent distance.
Probably don't want to waste too much more water.
Yeah, I'm okay with taking the shortcut.
Do we have any way of getting like a high vantage point?
The issue with getting, I mean, you guys could. The issue is the
Yeah.
burrs are really more comfortable sort of staying near the ground level.
Okay, so,
It's up to you guys, though. Yeah, you're on the map now, so you should be able to do whatever
so
you want to do.
where are we going? Are we having to like go into this main crevice area and kind of travel southward on this map? Like, is that what we're trying to do?
It's up to you guys what you want to do. You have to get to the southern end of this map
Okay.
somehow.
Gotcha.
How you want to do that is up to you.
Arata talk to the birds and tell them to get no choice.
Tell them to what? What
Talk to the birds.
Okay, I don't speak, so I only speak canine. I don't know if that came across. I'm good with animals, but I can't talk to them. I'm not Dr. Doolittle. That is
What a shame. All right.
I mean, I suppose we could have kind of one person on each of the things, and then have.
Each of the
Well, I guess
birds.
it'd have to be me and Than. Yeah, like one of you on each of the what are they called? Burrs? Yeah, one of you on each of the burrs, and then me and Than kind of sitting up top, kind of scouting ahead on the edge, and just like signaling for you to follow. It'll probably take a little more time, but it might be a little safer.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
The other option is either doing one of my summons or doing a dust wing
I'm okay with that as well.
to kind of fly around.
Oh wait, yeah, you have your flying thing. How long can you do that for?
It's only I think like a minute.
How long do we think it would take us to get from the top to the bottom of this?
I mean, it depends on how fast you're traveling, obviously. Let's see here. It's about 225 feet, so yeah, I mean, it depends on how fast you want to travel.
That's fair.
If you're going full speed, I mean, it would take you maybe only a few turns, but that may or may not be a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. I am cool with you if you want to pop a summon. Me and Than can sit on one, Suiko can sit on another, and then you and your summon can kind of vibe out up top.
So
And then
it's
you
a
can
kind-
always fly away if you have to.
Okay, so what is it? Are you taking one of the birds?
I
or
was
me
gonna
and-
hop on a burr with Than. Suiko could be on a burr, and then you kind of either use a combination of your summons and your wings, because I like you have flying. I think makes you a good one to be up top, and we kind of travel through.
Okay. Is the summon coming with me?
I would assume so, yeah. Unless you
Okay.
just want to do it yourself without the summon and pop it when you need it.
No, that's all good. I'll pop the wings when I need it. I'll just keep the summon for now. Alright, cool.
I think that's our plans. We'll have Izuto kind of scout ahead with his summon while me and Suiko chill with the burrs down low, walk it through.
Oh my god, where are my summons sheets?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, feel free to move along the map as you guys wish.
So I suppose we kind of...
Any particular checks you want to do, let me know.
Okay, I will. It's 5 chakra to summon, right?
Okay, I'll kind of... I'm assuming the burrs can get down here comfortably. It's not like a...
It is a bit of a slope there. This area here is the best slope for them.
Okay, I will walk over there with my burr and kind of assist him downward slowly.
And then
Okay.
Summon.
And I would like to, because we're in a like kind of scary place, kind of sniff the air, see if I can catch a scent of anything weird.
Okay. Make a perception check with your smelling. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
that should be plus 3 if that makes a difference. So it should be 17.
okay.
That's half my level.
Yeah, you definitely smell something in the area. You can't
Okay.
really pinpoint it. It is a little faint, but you're not sure.
Okay, and I
Okay.
went. I was like,
So
for
I
mine, I went.
definitely.
Yeah, you can go. You can finish your thing.
As you travel or as you summon Wagaba, she immediately she gives you sort of an affectionate lick, and then she just starts like panting in the heat, and she says, uh, "I'm happy to help, but not for too long."
Can I try to make some sort of shield from the sun using my sand?
Yeah, sure, you have enough sand for that. Yeah,
Kind of like an umbrella.
yeah, yeah, it helps, but I mean, it's still quite hot for her here.
I know. I'm just trying to accommodate her.
And I definitely let Suiko and Izuto know that I smell something near here, but just to be on the lookout. Do, 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 do.
Okay, and I'm going this way.
I'll say as you go, I will kind of just follow you. Boop. Staying close to the edge here.
Can Wagaba see anything with the keen sight?
She make a perception check.
Okay. Great question. Where? There it is. And then she gets advantage on ones relying with sight.
Okay.
We take advantage.
Okay. Yeah. So Wagaba, she peers closely at sort of the ground. There is still a fair amount of wind in this area, which covers up tracks pretty well. But she points over to the walls over here, and she says, "There are little claw marks up there, large creatures skittering up and down. They might still be in the area."
Okay, I go ahead and kind of try to relay that information down, being a bit quieter, so more like kind of Than hears me, so you can rely to Errata. I'm trying not to scream too much.
Yeah. I said we got good ears, me and Than.
Yeah.
I can
So
relay it to Suiko.
Relay the information.
Okay.
And then I will, I guess, keep going down. Just kind of stay away from that area.
So just to give a sense of things, from down there to up here is about 15 feet, and from here to here it's about 10 feet.
Okay. That's not too bad. That's always so funny.
Suiko, go ahead and make a perception check.
There it is, baby. It's only a matter of time.
Quiet. I don't like when Hudson gets too quiet like that.
He's just waiting.
He's just waiting.
It's like, do it, make the mistake.
He didn't mess up.
Okay. So Suiko, your ears perk up, and you look over to the side here, and you see burrowing sort of out of the sand, the rocky sand there, some creatures. Where is he? No, that's not the right one. There's the right one.
Dude, we're rolling too good. Our combat's gonna suck.
Don't.
So this creature, it was clearly like trying to be stealthy with its sort of emergence there. I'll say with the 20, you managed to catch a glimpse of it without it knowing that you saw it. So what would you like to do?
I would like to quietly try to inform Murata, since he's got those good ears. Quietly try to inform
I would
him,
assume
like,
because we're only like 15 feet, I can hear her, right?
Yeah,
if
yeah,
he
that's fine.
doesn't, Than
Okay.
should.
Would I be able to say anything up to Izuto fairly quietly, or is that gonna have to be?
I'm 25, I think.
Yeah, he's a little higher up there, unfortunately.
Okay, I don't say anything, but I kind of point that direction. and I give like
something. Wagaba has hearing.
Oh yeah,
Excuse me.
cat, good hearing.
Oh wait, no, just JK. It's only smelling. It's only keen smell.
Darn it.
Okay. In that case, I kind of look at Izuto and I point over there and I give like a quiet symbol, just to tell him to keep it down. I suppose we just keep going until we need to stop.
You see the creature sort of slowly start to make its way down the ledge here, very slowly, clearly trying to be stealthy.
Preemptively, I will go ahead and dust coat.
Okay.
Since I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's trouble.
Okay, fun.
I
So
suggest moving forward, but I mean I also can't see it right now, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I suppose we kind of keep moving forward. Just trying to be quiet.
Okay. As you get to that point there, creatures burst from the sand.
There it is.
There it is.
There's so many of them.
As you were aware of their presence, they do not get a surprise round, so everyone go and just roll initiative.
Big fat 6, hell yeah.
Give me a second. Let me manually do one of those. Sure.
Oh, do I have to? Okay, wait. Let me try again.
I just did Wagabuzz. They just rolled
Oh.
for it.
Ah, that's how you have to do it. Interesting. Okay, there we go.
Everyone should have initiative buttons at this point.
Yeah. So I moved them to my like little micro bar, but I still have to have the token selected for it to put it over there.
Okay. All right. So just to give you a sense of the mounts, they will act as long as you're on them. You get their movement speed. But if you get off them, they'll probably just try to either dodge or dash and run away.
Okay.
Arata, you're up first.
Alrighty. Alright, I suppose I can't do that right now. I will go ahead and do something, that's for sure. Alright, I go ahead and hop off the burr. I don't know if that takes like 5 feet of movement or something.
Yeah, it'll be 5 feet of movement.
Okay, I kind of hop off in front. And then before these things, how much health do they have? 65? Alright, before they even get a chance to react to anything, I'm going to go ahead and... Whale shit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I pull out my little knuckle blades. And just as Arata has, or not Arata, just as Than has done before, I kind of get into my little like running stance and dash through. Let me see, 30, perfect. Kind of dash through, hitting this sand biter with a regular weapon attack.
Okay. So yeah, I mean you should be able to see from the art, but these creatures, they have large jaws and they're sort of opening their mouths, giving like a little like sort of high pitched like whining roar. And they also have backs with little spikes on them that appear to be like shell-like in nature, along with long tails. The spiker, on the other hand, it also has a sort of serrated edge back there, but it's a little more light on its feet, and its spines are a little like they like wave a little bit in the wind. They're much more flimsy.
Gotcha.
Than the biters.
Alright, as I kind of dash here, I do my weapon attack. I'm assuming and hoping that hits.
23 does hit, yes.
Alright.
The creature tries to sort of huddle up behind its shell, but you acted so quickly it did not have a chance to react to your attack.
Perfect. Things we love to see. Okay, let me go ahead and roll my damage. Oh, I don't get my whale shit. Okay. Fair enough. I realize I probably did this not as good as I should have, but... All right, fair enough.
So 11 points of damage.
Yep. And then as I hit here, as I kind of land and hit that initial swipe, I turn towards him, also looking past him, throwing a kind of slash, kind of just flying through this first guy, also hitting him behind him, as sort of a seeming like a finishing on my combo. And this one they actually both have to give a dex save for.
Are you sure it's not a strength save?
For Shockwave Slash, I believe it is a dex
No,
save.
I'm kidding. I
Okay.
believe you.
Okay, I was like, I'm pretty confident this was a dex save because it's not like a strength check on him. Okay, I'll just go fuck myself then. 10 fails. Which one was for which?
20 was for the first one, 10 was for the second.
Okay, gotcha. So the Sandbiter back there. So okay, so the one that succeeded is gonna take 66 plus my weapon, but half of that because he succeeded. So 66 plus d8. So he'll take 12. And then the guy behind him will take...
All 25, huh?
Oh, it's just one roll. Well, okay, this is where it's weird, because it's technically a finisher, but I only comboed the guy in front of me. Or does it count as like a finisher the whole way through because I hit the combo? Does that make... Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, as far as I know, it counts as a finisher the whole way through.
Okay. In that case, then he will take... Yeah, he'll take the whole 25.
Okay. So, Wave of Chakra hits both of the creatures there. They let out whining roars. I'll say, yeah. Dealing this amount of damage to them, that they're looking a little bloodied already. That's your turn, right, Arata?
Now I will go ahead. I will bonus action. I should have done this before. I'd forget myself. I'll just wait. I'll just wait.
Isn't it your bonus action to do the finisher or whatever?
Well, I don't know. Yes, I think so. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. The Sandbiter here, it backs off for a second, sort of getting to a more open area. And it like fully extends its body, putting its mouth up into the air, opening it super wide, and it just lets out this really loud, like high-pitched howling noise.
For sure.
You can make an animal handling check if you'd like, Arata.
I would love to do that, actually. I would love nothing more than to make an animal handling check right now.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the sort of... It appears to be calling for reinforcements.
Yeah, that was... Okay. I'm glad we know that for sure. I definitely scream that to the other three and say we need to try to get out of here quick.
Than is up next.
Oh, okay. I suppose trying to kill this guy might not be the worst idea. So Than, hey, do we want to pretend this guy has temporary hit points? That'd be really cool. So he will go ahead and hop off, and seeing his own...
I don't know what their attacks are. I'm just gonna do slashing as usual for the resistance.
Oh, for his resistance. I was like, what?
For my thing before.
Yeah, I got you.
But, yeah.
Than will then get down, and as the Sandbiter has seen before, Than will dash through him at a blistering speed, attacking him with his katana. His Gucci katana, if you will. Plus 5 plus 3, so is he 8 now? Because his dex, yeah, he's plus 8 to hit. Pog. Sheesh.
That definitely hits.
Alright. So he hits... Oh, I need to remember his collar. I need to be doing like +1 to everything. Okay. D8 +1 +3 +1. Are they... So my weapon is weapon is slashing. I suppose I should have said that. Oh, I rolled a 1. Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's fine. There's nothing special.
Okay.
Damage.
Dun, dun. And then as he does that and he lands on the other side, he turns around, and as we have seen him do before, He goes ahead, jumps, leaps into the air, and slices down on top of my guy here. Oh, didn't miss the combo. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I've ever seen combat go this well with a Rod and Than. I'll say it. Alright, so I deal
Definitely
my
hits.
weapon damage.
You're making up for that fight with Kenjiro.
I really am. So he also gets oh, I do roll it at advantage, I guess, if that matters. See if I get the 20. No? Okay. He does also get 5 ranks of bleeding after this, so
Fun.
I rolled kind of low
Okay.
damage, but that's okay.
So you guys see this guy like gets a fair amount of him torn out by Than's katana. Its eyes go red, and he just roars at Than.
+1 for the outcaller, because I'm gonna try really hard not to forget that.
All right. That's it for Than.
Yes.
All right. Next up is the Spiker. 2, 6. So it edges to the cliffside there, and Suiko, you see it target your burrower and attempt to attack it. Okay. So that first one is actually a crit, so I will roll an additional 2d8. So let's see, it's 18 plus 14 is 32. So your burrower takes a 2 spikes to its side, damaging it significantly. Wagaba is up next.
Okay, Wagaba will go ahead and
This thing's probably dead from bleeding, so it should be fine.
yeah, Wagaba will go ahead and
Oh, it's at the end of their turn.
she'll go ahead and King's Mantle, just so she has it. So basically, the air around her starts to feel a little electrifying, enhancing all of the friendly creatures in the area. So any weapon attacks will be doing an extra 1d6. And that's about it. She will go ahead and go, I guess, down, or I guess like 5 and then down, so 30. 35, 40. And then she will go ahead and... How far is this one? Oh, that works actually. She will go ahead and bonus action. You said it's at the end of the turn?
Yeah, so it might be worth killing it.
Okay, she will go ahead and bonus action lightning speed, basically just going super fast and teleporting right there. And then she will just kind of try to claw it. Does she get advantage because y'all are close?
Because of pack tactics? Yeah.
Pack tactic is her summoner. I was saying for like I didn't know if it's like sneak attack was if someone is within range.
I think sneak attack is me specifically, unless she has sneak attack.
No. I was just saying pack tactics only enough if I'm close. So I guess it would just be the...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nice.
Guessing that'll hit. Okay. She will go ahead and claw at him twice. So I will go ahead and roll another one to hit. And that one crits.
Crit.
So that will be... this will be the first attack. You know what? No, I'm going to do the crit just because it's cooler. Plus 4. This has a chance of not. Yeah. No, that definitely does
There
it.
it is. I think
that'll do it.
As the sandbiter falls, I kind of scream to the other two that we need to get out, because this sandbiter over here was calling for his friends.
How far can the birds move?
Oh, I probably should have just had
Sweet.
their stop blocks. Let me check.
I'll say we're not too far from the bottom here. Okay, well, we're farther than I thought.
Their movement speed is only 30 feet. So same as you guys. I mean, they're meant to be endurance animals, not really like sprinters.
Speed, yeah. Makes sense.
Not enduring too good.
Oh, hey, I mean, he survived 2 attacks from a giant lizard, so.
He is enduring. He is
That
enduring.
okay. That is fair.
Is that it for Wagaba?
That'll go ahead and be it for Wagaba, yes. And right now, Than and Narada have enhanced stuff. So,
Sheesh.
if that ever comes into play.
Okay. Izuto, you're up next.
All right. If I go down and get on the burrow, can then I move an extra 30 or no?
So no, so it takes up whatever movement speed you use already will be taken up. So you get to move like 20 feet or whatever on the burr.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and do a.
You can dash with a bonus action though when you're on a mount.
Ooh.
Okay, that's cool.
That's nice.
So if I get on it, I could then bonus action dash.
You could, yeah.
Okay, I will go ahead and lightning uppercut. So basically, I am within. I can't see this one, right? Like the sandbiter or no?
Yeah, from where you are, yeah.
Okay, so I will go ahead and do it before I don't see him. But the range is 120 feet, which I'm pretty sure he's within. Basically, kind of coating it in my hands and legs, and then poof, it just erupts below him. I will go ahead and roll for that hit.
Okay. That'll hit.
Hit. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and roll my 48. Is this one of my refined jutsus? Let me check real quick. It is one of my refined jutsus. So I will go ahead and do 5d8. I don't think I will add anything to that. Okay. Yeah, so I will go ahead and do the 5d8. 22.
Okay. So since this one actually does have his reaction, he will go ahead and use it. He curls up, putting his shield out in front, his shell,
I get it.
giving him 15 points of 15 temporary points.
He is currently 20 feet in the air. Just fair.
Okay.
So we
So
all
this
know.
is like a iron column or whatever that bursts from the ground.
The lightning column. It knocks them 20 feet, but they don't take falling damage if it is that 20 feet. So if like somebody else comes within that turn and kind of knocks him up higher, he does take it, but he gets knocked up 20 feet and doesn't take fall damage for those 20 feet.
Okay. So
Unless
he
someone
took
does something else. Yeah.
7 points of damage from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be important for Arata and or Than
Mm-hmm.
until the end of my turn. So never mind, because my turn will be ending shortly. I will, instead of using the plus damage due to lightning, I will use the bonus 10 movement speed. So I will kind of flash down this mountain. That will be 15 feet, so I still have 15 more. I will go ahead and get on the burrow. And then I will go ahead and bonus action dash. Right?
Sure. You also have whatever remaining movement you had from
Okay. So I will go 5, 10, 15, kind of in the way of Wagaba. 20, 25.
You can squeeze through the space.
Squeeze through a little bit here. 20, 25, 30. And then I have 15 left, I believe. So 5, 10, 15.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a survival check, Izuto. Okay. So as you are their navigator, you can see the path heading down this way leads a little further to the east. This one over here heads to the west. You guys are trying to head west.
Okay, so could you ping it again? So it's this one and this one and this one.
Yeah. So this is the western
Uh,
path, and then this is the eastern path.
Whale sheet.
Okay.
Okay, so we want the one on the far left.
Yeah.
Sword of knowledge.
Nice. Okay.
Next up is Suiko.
What am I supposed to do with this half-dead burr? Okay.
You can make a perception check real quick, Suiko.
Okay. Please don't be bad. It's kind of bad.
Yeah, no, you're in the combat right now. You don't notice.
Fantastic. Okay. So, okay. If once I move 30 feet with the burr, could my character get off and move a little further, or am I limited to the movement?
No, if you get off, yeah, you can dismount for 5 feet or whatever, and move whatever you want to move.
And then since my movement is only 45, I would only have 10 spaces, 10 movement left, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. Can I perceive how quick the sand spiker is? Like how quick he can move?
I'll say, yeah, go ahead and roll an athletics check, I guess, just because you to try to compare yourself to him and his movements.
Ew.
Okay. Yeah, so the sand spiker, it's considerably faster than the biter. It's more agile. It has 40 feet 40 speed, 40 feet of movement, and it also has advantage on dexterity saving throws.
We can focus on getting the burrs out. I can also give us cover
Yeah.
if we need to.
I was kind of thinking of shoving the bird to you and then trying to fight this thing. Like that thing has 40 movement. Okay. 30. So if I put him right there, I would only be able to move back here. Ugh. Well, you do move next, so you could take the bird. Okay. Okay.
I'm concerned by the plan that she is trying to come up with right now.
Okay. So I move the bird to Arata, and I'm like, get this thing out of here. And then I'm gonna dismount, and then I'm gonna place myself right here, I guess. Can I prep a dodge or something?
You prep it.
You still have your action and your bonus action.
Yeah.
I don't have long ranged attacks really, so.
The good thing is you're kind of funneling him in.
You could dash as a bonus action, and you'd be within range of him.
Oh.
It would cost a combo point. That's all.
Okay. So if I do that, and then I could make some kind of attack, maybe throw something at him.
No, you could just straight up like run to him if you wanted to.
Oh, my movement would be that improved by a dash?
Yeah.
I have it as 35 or 40 feet.
Oh. Goddamn. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay. And then I would like to do that as spend a combo point to do that. That parks me right here, right?
Yep. So that's your bonus action to dash there.
Yep.
Combo point.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try and give him a concussion.
The Suiko special.
At this point.
Hey, while she's figuring rolls out, is there a way to like tell these burrs to like go a certain direction? Like with a horse, you like slap them on the butt and then they like run straight. Like, can you do that to these guys?
It would be an animal handling check. But I mean, yeah, if you just want to get them running, yeah. The issue is that if they're not being guided, they might not run where you want them to.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So, does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Yay! Concussion! I think. Hold on, wait a minute. Where is it?
That might be the first time anyone's gone, yay, concussion.
He needs the Constitution saving throw, being paralyzed if he fails. 9 damage, 40.
So he does make the save, unfortunately.
God damn it.
They have lizard brains. They're difficult to concuss.
I have a 1d8 now.
They're already concussed.
They done been concussed.
So that's it. It doesn't do any damage or anything.
It just says it does not say that it does not do damage if he. It just says that he's not paralyzed if he avoids being paralyzed if he's saved. If he succeeds, but I still do the damage on a hit. Yeah. Okay. I think I have this typed in 1d8 plus 5 plus 44. Okay. See if I typed it incorrectly.
Okay. Still
Really?
a fair amount of damage. All right. So that'll be Suiko. Next up is Arata.
Okay. That's so weird. Can we get to him? Okay, I suppose I will get onto this burr. How much movement would it be to like hop to this burr right here? Kind of boop.
To mount him, I'll say it's 10 feet is fine.
10 there. Okay. And then I will go ahead and move him 5, 15. Ugh. This is so inconvenient. Okay. 20. Then this thing goes next. That's so lame. I suppose I can't get Than to take the burr, can I? I would imagine that's not an option I have.
Yeah.
Herding dog style, bro. Never mind.
Wait, yeah, could I get Than to, like... Yeah, he is based on a border collie. Could his herding instincts kick in?
Yes! Yes!
I'd let him make an animal handling check.
Can he use my animal handling? Because I don't know what I would be rolling for Than.
No, he'd be using his animal handling.
What? So that'd be wisdom.
Fair.
So I guess it would just be his straight up wisdom. Would he have proficiency in that since he is an animal or no?
Yes.
Because he doesn't technically have proficiency in it, so I understand if the answer is no.
The answer is no because he doesn't have proficiency in it. It may or may not be a high DC.
Lame. Okay. I suppose we won't run that risk then. I will go ahead and bonus action, get this thing to run 30 this way, and then hop down next to this. Oh, wait, well, that would be, I guess I can't. Yes, I can't dismount it because that would be movement, huh?
So this burr or sandbiter, he's 20 feet in the air. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy is?
Yeah, that's the one I attacked.
Oh, I thought you put... Oh, wait, that wouldn't have made sense because she hit it. Okay, I didn't realize
Yeah.
that was the situation, bro. I'm just going to run the next 30 then. I will regular action dash as well then. I suppose I'll just get the birdie here. So,
Okay.
there's all my stuff.
All right. Sandbiter's up next. Is he just still up in the air?
I mean, he's fallen at some point. It just says they get knocked up 20 feet. So I'm guessing if they don't take fall damage, it just removes 20. I don't know if it removes 20 feet.
What's the name of the jutsu?
It is called Lightning Uppercut.
That's so cool. It's got to fall at some point. You know, what goes up must come down. You know, I don't know what to tell you.
Or he could just not. Gravity
He'll ju-
doesn't exist.
He'll just stay up there forever. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of random. I mean, yeah, he just falls right back down then, unless something's keeping him up.
Right? Dude, it literally just says knock 20 feet, but they don't take falling damage unless they fall more than 20 feet under the circumstance. So I get why, because it's you're supposed to like overcharge it and use things as finishers. So maybe it like makes it look cooler, but other than that, I don't know what the point of it is.
Okay, well, sure. It's flavor texture. Why
Yeah.
not? So he falls back down. Would that have changed your? Well, yeah, he would have been down immediately afterwards. So the burr would not have been able to just run past him like that. So Arata, if you want to do something else, you can.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'll just get 60 back, put him where he was. I don't even know. I'm assuming it's like an attack of opportunity if I try to run by him. Oh, no, we already used his reaction. Because didn't he with Izuto? With Izuto's attack?
Yeah, and his turn is right up next. Yeah, he has used his reaction. So yeah, you could just go right past him if you wanted to.
This turn order is inconvenient. I did not want to deal with this burr over here. Yeah, I'm gonna get the burr over here while I can, I guess. I'll go ahead and throw him over there. And just not to change my turn. It's fine. I'll just keep it like that.
Okay. Next up is the Sandbiter. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attempt to eat the burr there.
I was like, can I do anything since I'm on top of the burr or no?
Pick him.
Like, do my reactions help at all, or?
No, at least probably not, unless you have something that can protect another creature.
No, not really.
You're a bit too far away from Dust Shield.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Aha!
Yeah. That was a nat 1 and 3 nat 1s on the damage roll, even if it had hit.
Jesus.
That's insanity.
Oh my god, yes it was.
So he just like
+8.
opens his mouth wide, and the bird just looks back and sort of like jumps out of the way just in time, snaps
Incredible.
it.
Yeah, this bird's kind of goated.
Fan is
What's this? Oh my
Fan,
gosh,
bite him.
dude, everything is like just out of range. It's so annoying. He
your knife at
will.
Question: how high is this cliffside to my
he'll
left?
take- He used 15 of his chakra.
that one would be just 10 feet.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so-
Just in case I
I
get dunked.
suppose Than will go ahead and step forward 5 feet. Is that close enough? Yeah. Go ahead and step forward 5 feet. He will then afterglow, as we've seen before, with his little knife. He will kind of dash at high speeds, going for another little slash attack as he gets near him. Alright,
Okay.
So it's a d20 plus 8 plus 1 for the outcaller. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, crap.
That does hit.
Oh, nice.
Oof.
Okay, sweet.
He will attempt to burrow in his shell to try to block it
Fair
as
enough.
much as he can.
Alright, this will be just purely the weapon. Oh, wait, does this shell give 10 hit points?
It does.
Let's go! Value! Alright, he goes ahead and slaps him with just a regular attack. So I'll do a 14. Oh, that's so perfect. Oh, that's so perfect.
So his what's the seal called?
It is called, where is it? It is called Laceration Seal.
So the laceration seal glows brightly as the katana cuts through the shell of the Sandbiter.
Yes, sir. And as you see him land there, let me get that chakra, he again leaps up as the Sandbiter saw happen to his friend.
One
And
hit point,
it's so perfect. I could be doing a lot of damage here. Slams down with his falling blade, going for a super powerful hit. So +8, +1 for outcaller, and then I get advantage because it's a finisher. Just see for the crit. All right, fair enough.
Definitely hits.
And now he is dealing a d8 plus 6 d10, +1 for outcaller, and then 5 ranks of bleeding. So double that 32 if you don't mind.
I think that kills.
Well, is it just 32 points of damage? Or is it more than that?
Well, it's 32 because of laceration. Won't it double again because I'm hitting 10 hit points?
Well, you hit one 10 hit point.
How does that work? Does it only do double against the temporary hit points? That makes me sad.
Yes.
Ugh, cringe.
It'd be way too powerful otherwise.
I
That's
disagree.
Punisher.
I disagree strongly.
So he's left with 2 hit points and 5 ranks of bleeding.
5 ranks of bleeding. He's probably dying to bleeding at the end of his next turn.
All right. Next up is the Sand Spiker. It sort of lets out a snort, and it will back off. You have an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
With what advantage or?
Nope, just a normal attack.
Nothing could go wrong.
I know you almost never do normal attacks, but just a normal attack.
Yeah, I never do normal attacks. What is?
It's just your plus to hit, and then 1d6 plus 5 or 6 or whatever.
I've upgraded to D8 now. I am bigger.
There you go. Well, I mean,
roll the hit.
You have to roll to hit first.
Sorry.
Well, we know you're doing 10 though.
Okay, well, yes, that does hit. All right, so 10 points of damage. It growls and sends a flurry of spikes at you.
Oh, he sends a reaction to my reaction.
That's his
This is his turn.
Okay, gotcha.
And you dodge all 3 of them, I think.
15, 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
He rolled a 7 and 2 5s. So, all right. Next up is Wagabah.
Wagaba will go ahead and move. Or I guess 25.
I was like, I am not worried about this sand biter because I'm gonna send it with this bird to get out, and I don't think the biter keeps up with us. It also doesn't have a reaction for a hit, so.
I will go ahead and prep a static weapon for Wagaba.
Okay.
So that will be 7. Then she will go 25, 30, well, I guess 35, and then she will bonus action to lightning speed, which will put her there.
Excellent, blocking the way of the burr as she is meant to do.
She doesn't care about other people.
That's fair.
Okay. And that will be her turn.
All right, your Izuto's up next.
All right. Izuto will go 5, 10. Oh, I fucked it. 5. Wait, no, that's right.
You can get there? You can get there?
5. Well, yeah, because I'm realizing it's like. Never mind. Just do this easier. 30, 60. So you will end up there. That's the movement plus the bonus action of the burrow. Wagaba will go ahead and use her prep jutsu. Well, first Izuto will summon a lightning rod,
Okay.
which is a lightning weapon. The good old a lance, which makes a lot of sense now that I'm writing a burr.
Oh, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna front.
No, no.
Instead of the usual staff, it will now be a lance.
Okay, King Arthur, go off.
And then Wagaba will go ahead and use her prep jutsu on my lightning rod, since now it is a lightning construct, and that will empower the lightning rod.
Okay.
And are you within 10 feet? No, it's kind of pushing it. Let me see.
Is that it for Izuto?
Yeah, that'll be it for Izuto.
Do you
Okay.
want Wagabo to do whatever you're getting her to do, or?
She
did
did,
it.
right?
Oh.
Yeah, she did it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So Suiko is up next.
Suiko's climbing. I don't want to be running on the ground. This burn scares me. I'll just plane out before I do this. 40. Okay. 52. Okay, so that's 80. I'm dashing, by the way.
Okay.
If you weren't, I'd be concerned with how much you just moved.
How I'm just sliding over this cliff like it's nothing.
I could have gone 10 more feet, but too late.
80. Okay, and then can I use my combo point to dash again?
You can as a bonus action. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, wait. I'm not
People
done. 80. 99.
Again, just ignore the sandbiter. When it tries to move, Than will kill it with his reaction. Trust.
Okay, great. 80, 85, so there's 90. And then I get 90 more, right? With my dash.
45 more.
45, okay.
You're actually just dumb fast. That's insane. Hey, let's stop getting in the way of the burrs, though.
Yeah, let's not get into
Yeah.
Mine was tactical for the static weapon, but I was gonna say, now that I realize I definitely could have moved them out of the way because I had a 10 extra movement speed since I used the lightning jutsu, but it's alright.
It's all good.
Alright, I'm gonna park my butt right there. Are we all good with that?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Zippy zoo.
Zippy zoo.
All right, so Suiko disengages from the spiker and just charges on down.
Bye, Spiker.
A little like mini sandstorm going up behind her.
Roadrunner style.
Yeah, it's intense parkour.
Arata, you can see coming in from either side here,
God damn.
large additional creatures
Sick.
Oh no.
running along with these massive legs.
Oh,
Ew.
Jesus. It's a T-Rex, bro. With demon horns.
With arms.
Oh yeah, and not T-Rex arms. The one weakness a T-Rex has, they removed that.
This is the apex predator, bro.
Sword initiative. And they both...
Okay.
Oh, high.
Pause,
they both
champ.
rolled 18. Okay. So yeah, they go first.
Why did Diablo literally just enter the chat? Like, what is going on here?
It's the new enemy. Let's see.
How fast are these things? Can we percept this?
We'll find out shortly.
I don't know if
We will find out shortly. Well, you said I could see him at least.
Oh, never mind.
I don't like that, Hudson.
Let's see, what was that about? About 90 feet? 80 feet? Something like that?
So they both had to dash, but yeah, that was 45 speed of movement that they dashed.
Okay, they dashed. I
Um,
thought that was the regular
So
movement.
as we see these, I look at y'all and I say, hey, yeah, maybe we should get out of here. It feels like a really good idea.
Charge.
But they probably taste yummy.
Right. I agree, but no.
Damn it.
If you want to stay back and fight them, give Suigo the burr.
No.
All right, are we good?
Yeah.
you're up, Arana.
Okay, so suppose they will go up. Let's see, like 15, 30. Then we'll bonus action dash. 60. We'll
You
bonus
can go
action
on. You
dash,
can go on this square, like
90.
this square, if it makes you feel better.
I mean, I suppose it might save a little bit.
Wagaba is technically a 1x2, not a 2x2.
30. It'll get us a few extra steps here. All right, we will bonus action and action dash and get our butts out of there.
Okay. Next up is the sand biter.
Do something about it.
Yeah, he will attempt to attack Than.
Okay, that feels uncalled for. I'll say it. That feels uncalled for.
He feels challenged. His eyes are red at this point. He seems like he is crazy. Additionally, with
He is bleeding like crazy, so that's fair.
his bestial aggression, he will get advantage on this attack here.
Okay, you're just making shit up at this point.
The last creature that well, he doesn't. The advantage doesn't help him here, but it does hit for 19 points of damage.
All right, he doesn't really have a reaction to do anything for that, so fair enough.
And next up is Thanatos.
All right, roll his bleeding. I want to see it. I know it's 5d4, so he's dying either way, but I want to see the life leave his eyes. That's what I'm talking about.
So he does slump over and
as he hits Than, he just falls over.
Yep. Well, he got one bite. That was his purpose.
Dan will go ahead and... Oh, he can't bonus action dash. I just thought about that. So I guess he will go here. And then... I don't even know if he can do anything as a bonus action. How far are you from this dinosaur?
Oh, Than's big now. I can't pick him up anymore, can I?
Well, you could, but it would half your movement.
Alright, I suppose...
No longer the free carry.
We can no longer throw him like a football. I suppose he doesn't really have anything bonus action wise, so he is just vibing at the moment.
Okay.
Would picking him up count as a bonus action?
I mean, it would. I think I've been allowing you guys to do that with the reaction of the person being carried. So if Tham wants to use his reaction to let himself get picked up,
Kind of hop into her arms.
Okay.
Right. Normally it would be an action, but yeah, you can use a reaction for that.
Okay.
So the next up is Wagaba.
Wagaba
you can probably de-summon her if you want.
Is to de-summon herself. Is it an action or a bonus action?
I think it's an action.
Okay.
Wagaba says, "I could hold off these large monsters for a bit if you'd like."
Hudson just really wants someone to do something.
Yeah, you.
He wants his big T-Rexes to hit something.
He wants the T-Rexes to come into play somehow, some way.
Hey, Wagaba's just trying to be helpful, man.
Okay.
You can't double stack a buff, right?
No.
Okay.
So
Wagaba will go. Who's the more intimidating one? That one has to go 10 feet down.
Definitely the one top left.
Yeah.
I mean,
35,
going
45.
10 feet down doesn't really affect these guys. They have their legs are long.
That's true. They are.
Wait, yeah, how
pretty
tall are these? Out of
big.
curiosity, what's our height looking like?
They're quite tall. They're I think 12 to 13 feet.
Okay, that's it. Just over twice my size.
Measly.
Wow.
I'm sure.
I wish
They
I could
kind of hunch over as
it.
they run, though.
Okay, she will go ahead and kind of stay in this funnel. I guess there. And then she will go ahead and. Great question. What will she do? I guess she'll go ahead and just prep like a. As her action, she'll just go ahead and prep like a claw.
Okay.
Preemptively, and that will. Does she want a bonus action or anything? Actually. No, that's fine. Yep, that'll be it. For
Okay. Next up is the Spiker.
Excuse me.
40 feet down, dash 40 feet. Next up is Izuto.
Okay, Easy Toe will be taking his butt over here. 5. I guess I'll just do it.
I learned that the arrows with right click are quite nice.
Yeah. So that would be the 30 and the 60 for the bonus action dash. So there. Don't want to do anything else. Okay, hold on. Just for the sake of the fact that I want to use it. Where is it? I kind of forgot to write the range of my jutsu.
I think it's 120. I could be wrong though. What's it called again? What's the base thing like? Just lightning rod, right?
Oh no, not lightning rod is lightning rod's like this 6120 thing, but I was saying for the custom one I made. Can't remember if I added a range.
Well, I would assume that the range would be the same as the throw.
Same as the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that just means it's infinite range, personally.
Not quite. I can't hit him. Just for the sake of argument, though, huh? Yeah, I will go ahead. What's up?
I just looked at it. It's a thrown weapon, 90 and a 120. So, 95 to 120 is long range, which would be a disadvantage. Not up to 90. You can just throw it normally.
Okay, I will be throwing it normally at the sand charger on top of that. I think it's like 80.
Okay,
So
yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, so I'll be throwing it normally. A jutsu that haven't seen too much. It will go ahead and bring my chakra pool down a bit. And this is pretty. Oh wait, one more. I already used my bonus action. Tag. Okay, yeah, I will go ahead and try to hit it with this.
Did he just lose 40
and I will
chakra?
overcharge it as
Or
well.
he had to have lost some
overcharge is a
previously,
bonus action.
I think.
I keep track of that. Yeah, so I will go ahead and just roll the hit. And as I use this lance, kind of transform it into a more of a baseball-looking object, and using my iron dust, kind of throw balls in it, throw bat balls towards this creature. Each ball kind of absorbing the energy up until like the really last strong one going, and using up the rod to the fullest. And I will go ahead and try to hit 21 hits or no.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alrighty, now we get into the rolls. I will be rolling 3d8 earth, if that matters. 3d8 lightning plus.
It does matter actually if you could make sure. So the first one will be earth, and the second one will be
3d8 earth. I know it's originally 3d8 lightning because of the static weapon that Wagaba used. It will be a 4d8 lightning. Because it does an extra damage die. It is a refined jutsu, so we'll go ahead and do. All right, here is up to your interpretation, Hudson. So refined jutsu adds a damage die to that jutsu. Do you want to add it into the earth or the lightning, since it is like split evenly?
You can choose each time you do it.
Okay, I will say with the static weapon, I will just use another lightning.
Okay.
So that will be a 3d8, a 5d8, and a.
You can roll an intelligence check if you want before you decide that.
Sure.
Why not? I'm allowed when you one rip this T-Rex.
Just straight up intelligence.
Yep. Yep. Nope. Never mind.
Fair enough. And then I will go ahead and. I would just use the +2 instead of the 10-foot movement speed, since it's a lightning jutsu. Okay, another one, right? Another question for you, Big ol' DM. I get +2 on Earth ninjutsu, like damage roll wise, and I get +2 on lightning. Would it be +4 or just +2?
What is this from?
This is from like the traditions of the lightning release and earth release stuff. So
and you have both of those, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so it's +2 to each type of damage then.
Okay, so
+4 total.
It will be +2 to the earth. Hold on.
If you just do the earth damage and then do the lightning damage.
I got you. Here. This is the earth.
Okay, so the electrified pebbles spray into the charger, peppering its scaly skin.
Alrighty, and then this will be the lightning.
The lightning goes towards him, and he sort of haunches his head down as his horns intercept the lightning, coursing through his body, and you see like from his red underbelly just suffused with lightning energy. As you have now supercharged the sand charger with 27. Okay, wow. All right.
Go team. We should probably get out of here, huh?
I was about to say, this is gonna be so funny when you like heal him for all the damage that you deal.
Probably overhealing him.
It's
there
not.
it is.
It's
There it is.
temporary. It's not.
Yeah. I think I know. I think I know the jutsu too. But yeah, that will that be it?
We've done it. We've charged the charger.
We've charged the charger. That will go ahead and probably be it.
Okay. Next up is Suiko.
Okay, question. Holding fan, and if I use a combo point to move even more, how does holding fan affect that combo point movement? Halving it?
Yeah, as long as you're holding him, all your movement like counts as 2 for every space that you move. So.
Okay.
So the first 10 feet is fine, and then after that it'll be half movement.
Oh, first 10 feet is.
Yeah, it's just when you pick up fan that each space counts as 2.
Okay.
He do be a big dog now.
Okay, and then so I would be able to move 1 extra 20 holding fan. 65. All right, that's not too bad. Okay. How far do we have to? Whatever.
I think we gotta just get off the map. That's kind of the plan right now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna park my booty right here. Is that in the way of the birds?
I don't know.
Or
about
should
this. Is this rock like?
Yeah,
problem?
Hudson. This rock.
It looks like it might be a minor obstacle for the burrs. Yeah.
Okay.
Just go like
We're
to the
gonna
left of it, or on
Can
it.
we-
Either way.
Yeah, like we could go on and then the birds go down here. Okay, that's my plan. Come on, Fan.
Fan
All right.
doesn't
So
willingly
so
lead
grab
into your
fan
rooms.
and charges on down to the rock there, in the shadow of the sort of canyon there. Next up, I'll say for the purposes of this, you guys see the sort of the sand chargers go after Wagaba. You hear her battling against them. The sound of lightning and thunder crashing as you guys disappear into the canyon.
Wagaba.
I was like, the moment she is gone, I would desummon her.
Okay.
The moment we are gone, anyway. I don't want her.
We'll give her a fruit basket for her
Okay.
for her saving us.
Um,
That's
As
And
long
I
thanks.
as she gets the fruit basket.
You guys escape through the canyon. You do not hear sounds of pursuit, curiously enough, even after you desummon Wagaba. As you get deeper and deeper into the canyon, what's that music there? Go ahead and make. Let's see. So these are what you call them. These will be just wisdom saves, I think. So actually, yeah, wisdom saves.
Okay, so we're just doing wisdom saving throws.
Yeah,
Ooh, saving throws?
saving throws. Yeah.
Oh, big fat.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Big fat 8.
Okay. So Arata and Suiko, as you guys enter the canyon walls sort of tower around you, getting higher and higher. You're just in the shadow of them. You start to feel like a little bit sleepy from the heat exhaustion, the fight that you guys just had to go through. It's one thing walking around in the hot desert. It's another thing like doing like physical activity there. We'll do Arata first. Arata, you blink, and you see ahead of you, with his beautiful. What color is his fur right now, Fan? What do we decide? He's like,
it's a purple.
oh,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
a royal violet, I think
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
You see Fan sort of shake his thing side to side, and a bunch of water sprayed everywhere, as he clearly has just gotten out of like some sort of pool or some sort of body of water. He looks up at you and he opens his mouth and he says, in perfect English,
So this is
"Arara,
he's not
come
like
join
doing
me."
dog speak. He's just
Nope,
talking to me. Okay.
this is talking to you.
Okay.
He says, Arata, come join me for a swim.
Yeah, heck yeah, I want to swim. I feel the heat exhaustion, so I definitely would, kind of start following after him, trying to find this water.
Okay. Suiko, you on the other hand, you round a corner, and you see your pops and a few members of the Uzumaki clan. They are all in bathing attire. Your pop sort of waves at you and he says, Suiko, you're finally here. Come take a dip.
Oh my god. Fantastic. All right, well, due to heat exhaustion, I guess I'm like not questioning this.
Okay, so you head off. Izuto, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh my god.
Listen, with a 5, I couldn't make a logical excuse to like not go.
You said perception.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Perceptive.
He crits.
So, Izuto, you see Arata first, like just sort of getting off of his burr and just sort of walking away from the rest of the group down another sort of side passage in the canyon. As soon as you see him and you're like, hey, Arata, you notice Suiko get off of, or actually she's just walking on her own.
Yeah.
Sort of walks in the opposite direction.
Okay. I quickly what's Stan doing?
Than is just like looking at you and looking at Arata and Suiko, just kind of confused. He does not appear to be affected by whatever this is.
Okay, I go ahead. Stan, I need you
to get Arata. I'm gonna go after Suiko. She can get very far before I catch up to her. Just bite him or pee on him or something.
Sure. Arata or Fan yelps and charges after Arata. I will say Suiko is not running. She's just like walking normally. She's not like trying to, she's not trying to outrun you.
Okay, and then I go up to Suiko and kind of
brace for impact, kind of reinforce myself since the dust coat's still on for any attacks that she might do, just in case. I'd kind of like try to grab her and be like, hey, what are you doing?
Okay.
Trying to swim.
So go ahead. You can make an athletics check to try to grab her. Suiko, make a athletics check to try to resist.
Oh no.
Yeah, no. The plus
Okay.
she has plus like 7.
So you grab her and she just sort of like shifts out of your grip and keeps going. Would you like to try to do anything else?
Okay, I will go ahead and
I'll
just.
put her in a sand coffin.
Oh, what am I trying to do? Okay, can I try to? Okay, yeah,
Just fuck it. I will try to just earthen grasp her.
Oh, there it
Obviously,
is.
my
There it
normal
is.
physical strength is not enough.
Okay. So that's still an athletics check on her part, I believe, to try to resist it.
Against his what?
No, it's a strength saving throw.
Oh, fine.
Okay. Strength saving throw. That's probably the same number for her. But
Yeah. I don't know how to control her. Maybe Thane should have gone after her.
speaking of which, Arata, go ahead and make acrobatics check and make a athletics check for Than, who's trying to stop you.
Okay, so I'm making acrobatics.
Yeah, Arata makes acrobatics. Than uses athletics.
There's Arata's, and Than would be getting his strength, which is +1. I don't think he is proficient in. No, he's not. Okay, so he just gets +1. Boop. Dang it.
Okay. So Suiko, go ahead and make a strength save from Arata's or Izuto's Earthen Grasp.
Right. Not too
Fails.
good.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's big.
damn.
Okay. So
No!
Suiko, she gets covered in the earthen grasp, and she like kind of tries to budge out, but after a little bit, she just sort of gives up. You see her legs still moving in like a certain direction, but she's not, she's not actually moving at this point.
Okay, can I kind of try to bring her along with the earthen grasp back towards the burrs?
Yeah, sure. How long does earthen grasp last?
Uh, says up to a minute.
Okay. Yeah. So, go ahead and
20
make.
feet, so you know.
Um, I'll say by that point, Than will probably have gotten Arata. Um, so you see Than sort of dragging Arata along back to the burrs. Um, you all end up there. The birds have stopped moving since you guys have kind of left them alone. They're sort of like, just sitting there basically.
Just vibing.
Yeah. Arata and Suiko, you guys both wake up. You sort of blink, and the scene that you were in disappears. Um, Go ahead and make a perception check, both of you.
Oh, I'm great at those.
Oh,
we
God.
used all the good rolls in the beginning.
We really did. I never do good on perception. I have a +5.
Okay. You get the sense that you were in contact with something just now, but you have no idea what it was trying to say.
Nice.
Okay.
In any case, I suppose you guys just continue on with no reason to stick around.
Yeah, I would say we
Just
try to
chalk
get
it up
out
to
of
heat
try to get out of that,
exhaustion.
try to get out of that area pretty quickly.
Okay. Having gotten past the stony hill there, uh,
Are you sad one of us didn't die to the T-Rex, Hudson?
Nah,
that was the plan.
that's always the plan.
It's always
He really wants someone to make a new character.
So go ahead and you guys continue traveling as normal. Go
Let me
ahead
know.
and make,
I was gonna say, let me know how much time passes. Is this gonna be days?
this will be days, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So go ahead and make a survival check for, and then athletics for Suiko.
Oh,
My good rolls are gone.
good rolls are gone.
I did too well in the combat. We did too well in the beginning rolling. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so Arata, you do not catch the.
Well, Arata hasn't rolled. Wait, no, Arata did roll.
I did. I got a
Jesus,
12.
never mind. It was a 12.
Okay.
So it wasn't miserable, but it wasn't good.
So Arata, you almost lead your group a couple times into a group of traveling sand creatures,
Mm-hmm.
avoiding them each time, but just barely.
Okay.
Additionally, you don't see any more of the tracks that you had seen previously. Izuto, you do a pretty good job of keeping everyone on the westward bound train, and Suiko does a decent job of keeping up with the burrs. So I'll say that'll be another 45 days worth of water. So you guys have 30 days worth of water left. I guess I should ask at this point, if you guys just tried to head back now, you would run out of water before you got back. Would you like to try to turn back now, or just keep going?
Yeah,
I
feel
mean,
like
my
at this
vote is
point,
that we're
just
here.
keep going. Yeah, we're past our halfway usage of water. I don't think turning around's really worth it at this point.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's up to you. You are past the halfway usage point, but the further west you go, the further you get away from that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, there's oasis. We'll be fine.
Always
Speaking
feel
of
scary.
Don't even
Speak-
worry about it.
speaking of which, Arata, you see in the distance a large speck of blue on the horizon.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I share this info with the gang. So how often have we been seeing these oasis? Like, has it only been the 2 that you've mentioned that we've seen?
This is only the 2.
Okay.
Then the other one was way back. That was on the other side of the canyon wall.
Yeah. I look at the other 2 and I'm like, so do we want to try to refill or do we want to keep trekking on for now?
With the explorer's pack that I have from the very beginning, it does come with. Let me actually check before I say anything.
I'm kind of down to just keep going and just keep the fact that it's here a mental note. But give me 1 second.
So I will point out, you're doing your best to navigate Izuto, but there's no guarantee that you'll be able to like find your way back to this particular oasis if you keep going.
I got you. I was gonna say I think it comes with like a map, but I don't even know if it would like help.
A map would not be helpful in this area. There's no landmarks for you to triangulate yourself with.
Fair enough.
Well,
I'm
I would
okay
like
with
to refill the
continuing on.
water.
You do
Oh,
want
you're
water?
okay with continuing on? Oof.
How many more days do we have? You said?
You have 30 days worth more.
And
Is that a month?
how much did that last trek use?
Where
You said it was like 30 for that last one?
You guys have used 45 days worth so far, so you have 30 days left.
So the last truck was 15 because we had 30
Yeah,
left.
they're all 15. I'm
Unless
doing
you,
the
like-
15-day increments. It's just a matter of how far you get with that 15, and if you're
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
So we send it? Question mark?
I'm kind of okay with sending it right now.
I feel like too we got the burrs for the reason of they have a lot of water. We still have 2 more 15-day sections left. I also think there's a good chance we see another oasis within these 30 days. It'd be kind of crazy if we didn't. So because we've seen 2 in 45 days, so mathematically we should see another one.
And if we don't?
We pray.
Obviously.
What kind of question? We hope Josheen's listening at that point. That's what we. That's what
As a devout follower, he always is.
Okay. All right.
So you guys ignore the oasis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 say yes.
2 out of 3. I'm overruled.
So you guys continue onward. I'll say, yeah, go ahead and make your checks for travel,
Okay.
survival, perception, and athletics.
There we go, baby.
Okay,
Oh.
that's what you needed.
What do you?
Anything lower.
What? He's like a 19, and you would have died.
But everyone else, go ahead and roll your things. Or
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got
See,
Oh,
what were we worried about?
high
What were
rolls.
we worried about?
Okay, so you guys make a Izuto definitely keeps you on track. Suiko, if anything, speeds up the burrs a little bit
That's what I'm talking about.
with them trying to match your pace. Arata, you do notice, in partway into your at the end of this travel section here, that one of the canteens of water on the underside of one of the
Oh shit.
burrs, the one that got attacked,
Uh-huh.
you pull it out and you just decide to inspect the water, and you see it has a nice big old spike through it, and its
yeah.
water is all gone. You have less water than you thought that you did. You have spent 60 days worth, and you only have 70 days worth total. So you have 10 days worth left.
Instead of 15. Okay. Did I see anything else on the way?
Yes, we will do that now as well.
Okay. Obviously, I do point that out as soon as I notice it.
Yeah, you notice it at the end of the 15-day stretch. You guys on the map here. The burr would have recovered it within those travel periods. You guys can grab your health and whatnot back as well. So Arata,
being reduced in health here. Is this upsetting?
Arata, you see on the hill as you're moving along, a little spiky head and a pair of sort of dead eyes peering over one of the sand dunes at you.
Okay. Gotcha. Do I recognize who this is or no?
From this, since you rolled a nat 20 and you see the spiky hair,
Yeah.
you don't see her body, but you see everything else. You're pretty sure.
Okay. I kind of
She's just like peeking over the little thing there down at you guys as you're traveling through this area.
Okay, I don't want to like make notice that cuz does she know that I see her?
With a nat 20, no, she does
Okay.
not.
Yeah, I lean over to the other two and I try, as nonchalantly as possible to point this out. If I have to like roll for that, whatever. But like, I want to make it very clear that she's over there, and I'm like, "Hey, so I think I found our target, guys." Do we? Yeah.
I guess I will.
That's
Since Arata has slowly dismounted, I guess I will do the same.
Yeah, and I suppose I kind of look at the other three, and I'm like, hey, let's pretend like we're just like chilling for a sec, like pull a map out. So we're pretending like we're looking at a map, but I'm constantly like kind of,
Okay.
checking.
Make a group performance check.
Group performance.
I'm so good at performance. I am
That's
so
literally a
insanely
+0.
good.
What if we did? What if we changed this to sleight of hand?
That would
Easy
be
to.
nice, wouldn't it?
I'm staring at.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Wait, 20's got to go something. 20's got to be. Do I need to roll
That's
for
gotta
Than?
cover me at least.
Do I need to roll for Than?
You don't need to. You
Okay.
succeeded with the nat 20 and the
Let's go.
17.
Let's
So
go.
you do make Izuto is like nervously like looking around trying to spot what Arata saw, but Arata and Suiko just put on such an engaging performance of
We're performers at heart, baby. Performers at heart. Okay, so now that we're in this moment and she doesn't know, I'm like, okay, so the person we're literally looking for is over at those dudes right now. Are we trying to like go for a little ambushy wooshy, or like what's the thought here?
I didn't think we'd get this
Hearing
far. I don't know.
hearing this, I will this time make my dust code invisible. Since that's in the description, I will go ahead and just activate that.
I also,
for no reason at all.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna, because I can't really do this stealthily, or at least I probably could. I'd roll for it, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Before we go, if we decide to go into a fight, I want to say that I would pour poison on my blade before walking into the fight or before starting it. I just want to clarify. I'm not doing that yet, so if something happens to stop me, that's fine, but I would like to try to do that at some point.
So are we trying to go in for the
Let me know when you
capture
try to
her?
What'd you say, Hudson?
Let me know when you try to do that.
Okay, I will. I mean, we do want to capture her. Well, that won't really matter. We're either gonna have to go for a fight, or I do have molding mushrooms which can paralyze her, but she has to eat them.
Oh, yeah.
Is the problem. She has to eat them.
Just put on another performance. Oh man, these
We
mushrooms.
yeah.
These
These
mushrooms are
muffins
so good.
Oh my god, if only we had someone to share them with.
3 nat 20s and you give it to.
There's 3 nat 20s, and she comes out and eats it. Okay.
I just
So we have two
want
options.
to point out.
Yeah.
I just want to point out, if we attack her and she murders the birds, we're screwed.
We don't know that. We gotta be close to a village. We've walked a long way.
Okay.
This is a Blackford desert, bro.
You just
No
gotta.
Do you
offense.
think someone wants to live in the middle of the blasted desert?
You just gotta trust, okay? I understand if she.
I
Ki-
don't.
okay, the issue. I'm not worried about her killing the birds. If she has killed the birds, she has already killed us. You know what I mean? Like that killing the birds, I don't think is the thing that we need to be worried about right now. Because we can keep the birds out of the fight.
So we want to talk first, not. Yeah, I don't know.
we either track her, because now that I'm this close, would I be able to catch a scent, Hudson, and keep that scent?
You can make a perception check now. Yeah, you
Okay.
spotted her with your
Yes.
eye, but yeah, you can try to get a good scent here.
Was she looking? She was looking at
That's
us,
what I'm
right?
talking about, bro. The
She's
rolls are
still
so
looking
good right now.
Okay, she's looking at us, so it's not like we can sneak up on her.
I mean, I suppose you could try. I mean, I don't know how you would, but Yeah, so Rada, you get a good scent. You're pretty sure that you.
He sniffed real hard.
The issue here is in the desert, it's pretty windy, so even with the scent, you're probably not going to be able to track her that
Could be
well with
pretty
it
rough.
necessarily.
Unless we get Than to pee on her.
In which case,
Okay, so we run by. I have Than do he's excited. Jumps up in the air and pees everywhere. We pretend we don't know she's there. She gets marked, we're good.
right. No.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
Incredible. I vote for that one.
That's 2 out of 3.
Dude, whatever.
No, I'm
I
kidding.
guess
I'm
I'm
kidding.
out.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, well, the question is, do we want to try to do some kind of attempted tracking, or do we want to go ahead and throw hands right now and see what happens? Worst
Do we
case,
know-
too. Oh, go ahead.
Do we know at all what type of jutsu
No,
affinity?
we've never seen her fight once.
I haven't seen her fight, and the only thing that you know about her is that she was able to outrun or at least escape from the tuning guards of the city.
True.
They did catch her and pursued her, but they were unable to catch her.
If we want to kind of
Go ahead and
engage...
not risk it since it might be lightning.
Okay, so we could engage a fight. I get Than to do his, like, spinning pea thing, and then we run. That is unironically an option. And we could also just, like, do the pea thing, see how the fight's going. If the fight goes well, then we just fight it out and knock her out. If the fight's not going well, we can always run away, and we have the marking good to go.
Okay, I like the P idea, but I also kind of want to talk to her.
No.
She's just staring at us
The
harmlessly.
last one we talked to burned a forest down.
There's
No, but, like-
planet we're talking to her goes well.
No, you're being
She's just,
outvoted.
like,
You're being
staring
outvoted.
at us.
Yeah, because she wants to know what
like,
we're gonna do.
Yeah, but like the flame guy just came hand swinging.
What were you
Arata,
saying?
you can go ahead and make another perception check if you want, real quick. This is for sight.
Oh, get rolled! Get rolled
Yeah.
and smoked
You
right now.
see so well.
So, this whole
3
time,
20s and 4 rolls.
you have been like keeping an eye on her in the corner of your eye, and you've been sort of tracking her gaze
Yeah.
somehow with your incredible perception.
Yeah.
So I mean, she is like keeping an eye on all of you, but you definitely get the sense she's almost exclusively focused on Suiko.
I haven't said anything about
You
that
did.
yet.
Who moved me back?
I thought you did on the gasp. I thought that was funny. Okay, I definitely mentioned this, and I'm like, hey, she has been like eyeballing you, Suiko, really hard, and this probably, if I had to just take a wild guess, has to do with the fact that you have a dragon inside of you.
Dragging me back.
I don't think going over and talking is gonna be a good plan.
But
I think we don't
What?
see you again if you go over and talk.
I think you're gone. I think we just try to engage in the most advantageous way possible. Obviously, we
Okay,
can't like
listen,
surprise her, but
she doesn't need to know there's a dragon in me. We're not going to mention that in the
you think she doesn't know? She's staring at you, and she's part of the Sparrow gang. Okay, like she's gonna know.
I'm like this entire time. I'm like trying to turn around and just be like,
Don't. No.
Derek, what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Listen.
I will
Please
attack her
don't.
before you get there.
Okay, listen.
I will throw a
We
poison
got
kunai.
Izuto's on guard duty. He's ready to go. The
I'm not on
second
guard
she
duty.
gets
I'm on-
shady.
Sicko, I'm on borderline Shidori duty.
Okay,
No.
But like,
you
unleash the
want to-
Chidori after I talk to her. If I fail, then you can Chidori her. I don't care.
God.
Okay, if we're gonna walk up and you're gonna talk to her, we're all walking up together, and we're gonna be as battle prepped as possible.
Okay, but like, do we have to walk? Can I just yell at her? Yell at her across the
I
distance.
would like
Can we
to get as
be
close as possible, seeing as 3 of us are melee fighters.
That's fair.
We don't know what she does.
I
Okay,
wanna try and
cool. As they're doing this, I go ahead and I'm gonna walk behind the burr because I'm assuming we're getting close to trying to talk, or we're gonna interact somehow. So I walk behind this burr, acting like I'm kind of messing with the stuff, but I'm really putting. I'm gonna go ahead and put the jellyfish poison onto my blade.
Okay.
Listen, If
Right,
I'm
and
wrong,
then I kinda walk back.
and I will never make a decision for this group again.
And okay, but we're still all going up together. I call Than over to me, and I do the same thing to his blade. Kind of walking behind the burr, being like, "Oh, look at this really cool water," and then putting a little bit of jellyfish poison on Than's blade.
So you only have 2 doses of it, I think, right? Or do you have 4?
You said I have 4 because I did a
Okay.
decent roll on it.
Right, that sounds right. Okay, so you use 1 dose each on each of your blades.
Yes, I'm putting 1 on mine and 1 on Than's.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a thing
Mm-hmm.
that's like guide to resistance, right? You will gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and immunity to cold. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Scary part, you gain vulnerability to lightning. So, does
What are
anybody
the
want
odds?
That is an odds game.
We've only ever seen fire in Genjutsu. Let's. What do we know? We know she looks like this. Do we think this looks like a lightning user?
We just know she's fast. I mean, that was what I was kind of.
It could fit with lightning.
That's why I was like, I'm hesitant about this one. I gained the same resistances, so I will be at the same realm either way. But
I'll run it if you really want to.
okay, do you want me to put it on Than or you?
Put it on me because I can uncanny dodge, worst case, and half the damage. So I guess it doubles and then halves.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and do that. We now have resistance
Wait,
to...
if something takes more damage from something like that, then is it I would take double damage from that?
Yeah, vulnerability.
Vulnerability?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
vulnerability is double damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it because I can uncanny dodge, whereas if it is lightning and Than has it, Than's just going to get 1 ripped.
Same here. But, okay, so it's immune to cold, resistance on bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
Say it out loud again for Hudson in case.
It matters, weirdly enough.
Okay, I'm cool with this, and then we're going to, I suppose, slowly approach.
I will go ahead and put my
Excuse me.
Mountain Aegis, which is an Earth release thing, on Suika.
So I will say at this point, just to let you know, like, you're trying to be as stealthy as you can, but you're casting jutsu, and like Arata's going behind.
No, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I'm just pointing that out.
Yes.
You're good.
Yeah, so now Suika will take -3 no matter what it is. Actually, no, I'm putting that on myself. I have vulnerability. Never mind, Suika, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I will be taking -3 no matter what the attack is.
Aww.
I don't.
You're keeping track of your concentration. Are these concentration?
No.
No?
Man, I'm getting
The
pasty.
Mount-
I'm
the
getting
Mount
pasty.
Aegis is not the guide resistance is, sorry.
I'm getting pasty.
Okay.
So the -3 isn't, but the other one is.
Okay.
All right. At that point, we walk forward. Suiko, I highly recommend you don't walk up front, seeing as you're the one she's eyeballing. Just walk right.
Okay.
You can walk right next to me and Izuto. Like you don't have to be behind, but who is spinning Than around?
Not me.
I didn't mean to do that.
Leave Than out of this. All right. We
I'm
slowly approach, and as we get in what I think is earshot, because we're trying to talk,
I'm waving at her.
I try to. Oh my god. Okay, well I guess
I'm like,
Suiko's
hello, hi,
waving,
hello.
and I shout, "Hey, we know you're there. We know you know we're here. We would like to talk this out if we can."
Hello, hi.
Are you being truthful, Arata?
Yes, because I do not have the intent of attacking like on the spot. I am being truthful.
Okay. You can make a persuasion check in that case.
Okay. I really need to get better charisma, bro. It's just, yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. So she gets up. She stands up. And she lifts up an arm and points at the pacing Suiko.
Okay.
Hi.
Does she say
Hello?
anything, or like that's just all she does?
Yeah, you see her lips move, but she's speaking too quietly for you to hear.
Okay.
You're too quiet.
I kind of shout. I'm like, hey, we can't hear you. You gotta speak up a little bit. I take like one step closer, but I want to get any closer than that.
I'm separating myself.
Okay, I'm 30 feet away. I'm my comfortable distance.
She appears there.
Holy shit.
And she says, that one has a dragon in her.
What?
I'm not even gonna try to lie. Yeah, what about it?
She appears here.
I'm gonna lose my mind with this woman.
Hey, hello, hi, hello,
Having-
hi.
Hey, while we're here, having an affinity for lightning, do I sense any weird staticky things, or is it just she is that fast?
You can make this would be a ninjutsu check.
I gain advantage on lightning. Would you consider this a lightning thing?
Just roll a ninjutsu check. This is more of a knowledge check than anything. Yeah, you feel like you've at least heard of maybe similar techniques to what she's doing, but you can't remember specifically which one.
If it's
In any
concentration,
case,
you can drop concentration.
You're so fast. That's so cool. Wow.
Oh my god.
She looks at you kind of wide-eyed, and she says, what seal did you use?
I would like to step forward, just right there.
I didn't make the seal, so I'm not really privy to that info.
You can make a persuasion check.
I mean, do I know? I don't think I do.
Yeah, you
I
need
guess-
a persuasion check, please.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't know if you're being truthful or not.
Oh, that's fair.
It would be deception otherwise.
Okay. She says, you're an Uzumaki clan member. You're able to cast powerful sealing jutsu.
Yes.
Could you
Don't
do it
know.
again? And she sort of points at you near your stomach.
Could I seal another dragon in someone?
She nods.
You know, if I put my mind to it, probably.
Okay. She says, well, actually, I'll say this. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
If I put my mind to it.
Ugh. I'm gonna just make sure the bros are okay.
Oops.
Ooh.
Oops. Oops.
Go with advantage. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I said, oh.
She frowns and says, I don't think that you're strong enough right now. You don't seem too
What?
strong.
Oh, well, I aim to be. I plan to be. Working
She
on
nods,
it. Going
she
to
nods
be.
and says, you're looking for us, yes?
I look to Arata. Yes.
I look at her and I'm like, hey, look, we are in the hot desert right now. Do you not think we could like have a whole conversation somewhere else? Because I think you want to know more knowledge, we want more knowledge, and we might be able to help each other out.
So smooth. What a good talker.
She ignores you.
Okay.
Oh.
Looking at Suiko.
Fair
And
enough.
she says, when you find us, think about what ritual was used on you. See if you can copy it. If you make it, we can make a deal.
If I copy the ritual, we can make a deal.
She nods.
What are you offering?
She says, we can talk about that if you make it. Good luck.
I
It's
lean
gonna
over
be-
to Suiko and say, offer some food.
Ah, God.
Yes.
God damn it.
Damn it. If only I was more persuasive.
You can make a perception check, Arata, if you'd like to see if she's still in the area.
Okay, let's see if I can catch the scent.
You another nat 20.
That would actually be really funny. Nah.
You smell her scent around you, but it just sort of ends. You get the sense whatever she did, it was not like a physical movement. It was more of a teleportation technique.
For sure.
Fucking lightning step using ass. Alright, let's go. Keep on trekking then.
What are we even looking for at this point? That's what we were
Their
looking
hideout.
for.
No, we're looking for the target, but she has somewhere, obviously. She said she has a place. She said when they find us, I feel like she's here somewhere.
Okay.
In any case, with no other option,
Yeah.
and only 10 days worth of water left,
Thank you, Hudson.
go ahead and make your checks for travel.
Oh, let's go.
Oh damn, we are so well navigated.
I've never steered on the wrong path. Never.
I should have just hit her with the poison.
Oh.
We shouldn't have talked to her.
Suiko's tired out.
We shouldn't have talked to her.
However, let's see. So, all right, between Arata and Izuto, actually mostly just Izuto, you guys get to the sort of a peak of a large dune, and you see in the distance two potential options. One is a like larger, almost like a structure, sort of jutting from the landscape on the right. And on the left in the distance, you see a blue speck.
What does the structure look like? What are we talking?
I'll say with the 17, you really can't make out too much detail. It's large and it's just a single structure. It's not like a bunch of like buildings or anything.
Okay. And how many days of water have we used to get to this point? Have we used our last 10?
Yeah, I'll say this is like right on the edge. So I'll say you guys have 2 days of water left.
All right.
Are these like days apart or hours apart, or like what's the distance between the two?
You'd estimate at least a day between the two, probably more.
Okay.
We gotta go blue first, right?
We can also split up.
Yeah.
Because I could take the remaining. I guess how far would it be to get to the
blue one?
The blue one. We have 2 days left.
You're about a day's travel from either.
So you would want to take like half of that to go to the building.
Yeah, and then y'all meet me at the building.
Oh, you just want to go to the building by yourself?
Yeah, or with one of y'all, but in case this is a songbird people, I say Suiko goes to the oasis.
Wait,
I'm just bringing options. I'm just not.
No, yeah. I think having Suiko there might be better, especially if it is songbird people.
Okay.
Especially because she was pretty chill about things and was even willing to make a deal, as she said. So I think having her there might be beneficial. So I'm okay with me and Than going to refill water and then you two going to the place. If we want to roll those dice.
I'm okay with that. Or would it be better to just go to the oasis and then the building?
I don't think we're really in a rush. I don't think the day's travel time between the two is worth the risk of splitting up.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. All right. Then we will
I guess we're so close to making the classic mistake.
That's what I was like. I don't know.
Again, it's not what I wanted.
No, yes, it was throwing out the choices.
Okay, so you guys head to the oasis, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Keeping mark on where at least that building is, like directionally from the oasis.
Sure. I mean, you'll be able to. Yeah, you're close enough to it that you should be able to find it.
All right, doing exactly what we were told not to do.
God, this is so big.
Get in there and be sneaky around and get the water.
I suppose that is what I'm good at, huh?
So, at the drinking hole, you see a number of creatures.
Bro, excuse me?
A number?
How many of those can fit in there, bro?
Tortoises are chill.
How much health you got?
Tortoises are
Literally less health than the songbird person. We're fine. Holy dog water. And where are we? Oh, look at that one. That one's a unisword on his head. He's a unisword T-Rex.
Bro, that's that one Pokemon.
That's Can I pet the giant turtle? The giant tortoise?
So you see all these creatures. They're not making any obvious attempt to hide. They're just sort of like chilling and drinking from the pool.
Okay, I think if we don't fuck with them, I think we should be okay.
I suppose I can't like neon wall dash in, grab it, dash out. That's not really a.
Not 75 days worth.
Yeah. I mean, the issue is, yeah, you probably would be able to repair your
All right.
damaged canteen, but you need to fill all of them to
Yeah.
get the 75 days worth back.
Okay, where is the most optimal? It's either this like southwestern part, or it's this part right in front of us with the tree and the foliage. Because the southwestern part's also pretty hidden by trees, so if we went around the edge, that might be the move.
I might have big brain strat for this. Give me a second.
Please tell me you're just gonna earthen grasp each
Cups
cup.
of water.
Yeah, just cups of water over and
A
over.
bit far.
You guys can move yourselves on the map whenever you want to do something.
Well, I'm waiting for Senior Easy Toe. He said he might have a plan.
Okay.
I just jumped straight
Alright.
into the.
Classic Easy-Toe, right? Trying to big brain everything, and make it way too overcomplicated for something that will have like a 4% chance of working. But these animals are used to the desert, right? So I imagine they're used to like dust storms, right? I make the dust
Yeah.
sphere, which is a jutsu,
Uh-huh.
right? It can hold up to.
Oh, I do have darkness as well.
It can hold up to
4 medium or smaller creatures or 1 large one. Okay? So that can be us 4, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That actually works out really well. If there are already 4 in it, things can't like be replaced. It like kicks them out.
Uh-huh.
But more using it under the cover of disguise, right?
Uh-huh.
Since they're used to kind of like dust storms and stuff, we
Yeah.
could kind of go in there and like, do the thing, and I can move the sphere with us.
We
How are we feeling about that?
we need the burrs as well. Do we have does that work? Because the burrs is what has all the containers. Unless we're making trips back and forth, back and forth.
We could make trips back and forth.
I mean, you could. Can you? How big is this dust sphere?
10 by 10, or 10 radius. So 10 radius would be 20 diameter.
I think if we kind of use that to get everyone to the bottom here, then we can kind of sit here and just grab stuff. Because that is 120 feet away from him. That is about 90 feet away from him. About 80.
Because we could do that.
How long does it last? Because how many trips are we trying to make with this?
Well, again, it's a minute. So, but I have a decent amount of chakra. I can do up to, I think, like 9 minutes, not using pills or necklace.
Let's say, Hudson, we did 9 minutes of that. How much water could we get?
I mean, that depends on a lot of factors. Where are you keeping the burrows? How fast are you moving? Like that sort of stuff.
The other theory is y'all kind of cover me and I go in with a what are burrows considered?
They're beasts.
Yeah, but size-wise, small, large, medium?
Oh, they're considered large.
They're considered large. Just kidding, I can only do... Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore
Wait,
the
could you-
entire passiveness.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Well, they would fit inside the radius, wouldn't they? Like, so couldn't you?
No,
hop
but
on
it can. The sphere can only hold 1 large creature, 4 smaller, 4 medium.
one?
So you could just have like half of a burr sticking out
Yeah.
at the other end.
I don't know, bro. I think just we need to get the burrs to the water. I think that would be the easiest way and
I could also fly in there. I don't know.
most efficient. Hi, Miller. Yeah, I mean, okay. In that case, I guess we get as close as we can with the burrs if we want to do that, and then just start running as much water as we can, I suppose.
So just get close.
And get water.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do that one,
Yeah.
in that case,
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do the. I don't know how well the sphere thing would work because I can only hold up to one burr for the four of us.
I guess you could do one burr at a time if you wanted.
But can
Yeah,
we...
but the problem would be us
Yeah,
because we
we
can't
don't
go
have
in there.
anyone to control the burr.
Yeah.
Well, can't Izuto just control it?
I can't control what the burr does.
If
I
you're
can-
riding it, you could.
Well,
Yeah,
can
but the
he
sphere
ride
can
it
only hold
inside
up
it?
to one large. I don't know if
Oh,
it's...
only one large and no medium.
So it'd be like here. I restrain. Yeah, the sphere can restrain, which is hold, but it's because the jutsu would do other stuff as well. But I imagine I would optionally not do this. Maximum of 4 medium or smaller creatures or 1
Oh,
large.
well that should be fine because you're not restraining them. You're just keeping the dust cloud up. So we should be able to all fit inside of it.
Okay, if that is how we want to rule it, then yeah.
What's the name of this jutsu?
Sealing dust sphere. It's a Jiton.
Of course it is.
Oh
Gotta use clan jutsu somehow.
man, hi girl.
So I'm more doing it for the visual aspect than everything else it has.
Right. I mean, I would say you could get yourself and a burr and maybe like one other person. Since you're not trying to do like the more aggressive parts of the sphere. But yeah, that'd probably be the limit though.
Okay, so how are we feeling about that idea, boys? And gal?
That's fine. Just do one at a time.
Okay. I will take
I said I would either do it like in between these trees, like right in front of where the tortoise is, or
Yeah.
go to the southwestern part, which would be farther away from the tortoise. It's just a matter of is the tortoise mean or not.
I think all the animals are kind of chill here. It's like a watering hole in Africa, you know?
For sure. 'Cause,
Everybody kind of agrees except the
we've been to
crocodiles.
so many watering holes in Africa.
I have. Okay, I will take the burr, and I guess I'll take either...
We'll just take Suiko because I'll stay with Dan.
Okay.
From a distance, Arata, you can make a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? You monster.
I kind of want to take Fan for the
All right,
stealth.
fair enough.
Oh, right. You're not rolling lower than that.
Never mind.
So what do I notice, Hudson? Tell me. Tell me what I perceive.
Nothing. You're not even looking in the same direction.
Get some sand in your eye.
Take 1 health point.
Take a point of damage. You perceived so poorly.
Yeah, I was more thinking of like Than in case we need to be stealthy, because I'm already not good at that.
I don't know if Than's gonna be able to do anything for you.
Well, he's small. He's a small little boy.
He's not small anymore.
That's right. He's a medium-sized little boy.
Yeah, he's like equivalent to us. He's also a bright purple right now.
That's okay. Okay, never mind. Than is up. Than's actually the one that's not coming for sure. Okay.
If you want stealth, I can come with you because I'd be the most stealthy. And Suiko can play with Than.
You also have the most. We too have the most animal handling.
This is true.
In case it gets to that. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that.
And then how close can we get before they notice us? I feel like most of their backs are turned towards the oasis.
Okay, so describe me. Well, how exactly are you trying to make you're doing the dust sphere thing here?
Yeah, kind of, making a little wave, trying not to be too out of place. It is a desert, so I'm making like the sphere
kind of around us, covering us so they're more like
a little dust devil, like a somewhat large dust devil.
Like yeah. I mean, I don't even have to use the sphere. I could just use like the dust shield or something. But dust sphere, I think, is the bigger one.
Okay, that's fine. Where exactly do you want to end up here?
Are we going southwest or right here in this pocket?
Actually, wait, hold on. The dust shield might be. Nah, because I'll say the dust shield's made out of my sand, so it'd be iron, so it'd be cringe. That'd be cringe for the situation. I say we go. I think like here.
Okay. Yeah, it
I
was
think
either
here.
that or southwest was the two I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage. I'll say both the Burr, you, and Arata will all have to make the checks there. I
Why we
will
have advantage,
roll for the Burr, I guess.
and that's why we have advantage.
And it's just stealth.
Yeah, just stealth.
All right, go advantage, huh?
Hey, me too.
Me too, brother. Me too.
We just did in reverse order. We actually both
Burrs
rolled
are
18s. It's fine.
not that bad at stealth.
I love the idea that these birds can be hyper stealthy.
I mean, they kind of have soft steps is the thing.
Gotcha.
Since they're obscured, at least, it's helpful. So 17, 18, and 18. Okay. The slasher will make its perception check.
No, I don't know. That one can. That's fine. That's what I'm
Well,
talking about.
He's
drowning
busy
himself.
filling up water. The tortoise will go ahead and make his.
I like to imagine the slashers just like rolling around like in like the mud, just playing, just like a cute
Yeah,
little dog.
he's doing a little mud bath. Where is that? There's the tortoise.
He can't possibly be that perceptive.
Oh.
Or maybe because he's really old and wise. Okay, well, he's actually more than enough perceptive, so.
So
No.
this sand tortoise, which I haven't really described it, but its lower half is kind of submerged in the water. Its upper half is this sort of mossy, like overgrown shell with this massive bubble of water, just like clearly unnaturally or held through some sort of chakra, just sort of suspended above it. Occasionally sort of dripping down towards that little curved edge at the end there. He turns towards you guys, seeing you there, and just sort of slowly begins making his way over.
Okay, but why though?
Can't even wait.
Yeah, I would just kind of stand still and just wait for something to happen. I wouldn't want to make too big of a fuss.
Prepping a dust coat, you know what I mean?
He crawls out of the thing there and just sort of sets himself down, sort of blocking the vision from you.
Oh, what a homie.
Hippo Pug! Wait, that's so sick.
Would you guys like to refill your water supply for that bird?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. You quickly make your way. The sand charger from the other side will get a perception check as you guys are doing this. Like, there is some vegetation in the way, but not
Yeah.
too much.
Bro, this tortoise, sorry, is a homie. Dude, what a guy. What a winner.
Tortoise kind of can't swim, but I'll take it.
He's not swimming. He's just.
I know he's that big.
He's
that big.
so large. He just stands there.
Okay. So unfortunately, the charger on the other side looks up as you guys are having to sort of briefly leave in the dust sphere to reach down and grab the water for the burr. You manage to get all the water filled on the burr, but the charger begins making its way over, and it lets out a loud cry.
Oh no.
What would you guys like to do?
Okay,
I'm
how
just
much
running away,
how much water is this burr holding?
I
I'm
think
guessing like
we got it full, so 75.
He's fully filled. You managed to fill it up.
so like
but-
days worth. Are we looking at 30, 35?
It'd be 32.5 or whatever. It's half of whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's 75, so it's whatever half of that is.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
So
okay.
you get the sense that the charger did not necessarily see you, but it is suspicious and it's like walking over towards like this dust devil that's in the air there.
I think
Okay, we will go ahead and
definitely
be
walk
heading back,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I whisper a little thank you to the tortoise as we walk away. Okay, so we're walking away.
We're
just
walking
so
away.
we're
I
all on the
can't-
same page.
We're not able to select our characters because of the tortoise, but we're
Yeah.
walking.
We are moving away, so we're all together.
So I'll say go ahead and make an athletics check for you three. to try to sort of get away fast enough that he's not able to catch up to you.
Did someone delete our characters by accident?
No, we deleted the tortoise. Or moved them.
Yeah, I moved him to the side there.
Where are our characters? Are they there?
Yeah, they're above the tortoise.
Oh, they're literally just invisible to me. They're just not there.
They're right here.
Okay,
well,
what am I rolling? Sorry, athletics. I got distracted.
Athletics.
Kind of average, kind of mid.
The burr has pretty good athletics, though.
Yeah, well, I disagree. Oh, the burr. Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
Okay. So the charger is not trying to go fast, but he has pretty good athletics, so he'll roll at disadvantage. He's pretty good athletics. Okay.
Not good enough.
Not good enough.
No, not good enough. Your average was definitely higher than his roll. So you guys do escape through. The charger, he just sort of stops at the edge there as he sees this dust devil departing, and it lets out like a brief roar and just sort of goes back to drinking over here. The sand tortoise looks over at you guys, and it just sort of goes back into the water.
I give him a thumbs up when he looks at us and a smile.
And you see him sort of like drift towards the center of this area here. Yep. So you guys have one burr filled. Would you like to try your luck for another?
We could go to the southwestern part still. Because we can stay really far away from the one that noticed us. We're like, he would have to see us from like 180 feet away or something. Like, it'd be kind of absurd.
We don't have the tortoise protecting us though.
No, but we would be close to these guys. I don't know if we want to. Just the southwestern part is there. If not,
the other thing is also being okay with having one filled up. That is like 32 days worth of water.
It's half of what we've had.
Yeah, so that is another possibility.
Okay, maybe we keep half. We go to the building, see what's up there. Maybe we get lucky and there's like water supply there. I mean, I'm not saying it's likely, but there's a chance. And then if not, we can come back.
Night-timey, less hot, less animals.
Exactly.
More meteors, but that's all right.
Okay, so we go back to the...
we will be kind of going to the building, I guess.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Firm handshakes.
Yeah.
So it takes about half a day, it takes 1.5 days. So you guys arrive there sort of towards like evening time. Put you guys on the map there. Which map? It's this map. Pretty sure. As you approach, on the other side of the building, the side that you could not see, is a large, fairly large, at least certainly for this desert, a large lake.
Oh, hi, people.
Hey, so there's a lake over here.
And as you approach, you sort of see this elevated area here with a bunch of tents and like some larger than others, and this large structure with these walls in the distance here.
Second map still.
All right, before we even walk over there, I kind of suggest, hey, maybe we should like go ahead and fill our birds up while we're here in case they like don't want us here and force us out. Go ahead and have them full, ready to go.
Yeah, could we take a little gander at the water, see if it's
give it a little,
good.
Make sure it's good.
Yeah.
Sure, someone can make a survival check. Whoever's checking the water.
I have a 3.
I will go ahead and do it. I'm pretty sure I'm the highest.
Okay.
Not by much, but
Hey.
Okay. So the water, you taste it. It is not quite as good as Oasis water. In fact, not nearly as good, but it'll do in a pinch.
Okay. Well, I would say we definitely just fill the other burr up with it then. And
Okay.
we have we patched the hole by now, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you would have patched the hole in the canteen.
Okay. So I guess we go ahead and fill like kind of walk over. I guess it'd be the other burr, but walk over and.
Is the map blurred for you? And if not,
I had to refresh it.
I was like,
so
I
it would
refreshed
load.
it, but it still didn't do the thing.
Sorry, the incredible power of this large map that is still like 5 megabytes. It can't look because
It can't load.
Yeah, that's asking for a lot, man.
Asking for a lot.
in this
Alright,
day and
that's-
age.
All good, no worries. All right, so we got the burrs filled up. What's the next plan of action?
I'm thinking we kind of just walk up and see what's happening.
Okay.
Honestly.
As per usual, Izuto will. I mean, y'all already know. Just ignore what I'm doing.
Hit a little coat of the dust just in case.
Yeah.
All right. I suppose we just kind of
Sweet.
walk up to the front here. Well, I'll wait for the boys. Okay, there we go.
The mercenaries seeing you guys draw their weapons, and they shout, "Raiders!"
No, okay. I immediately put my hands up and I'm like, no.
Panic. You see people running around.
Nice.
So a familiar face sort of steps out, peeking behind from one of the pillars, and he says, "Oh no, not them again."
Wait, who is this guy?
Arata, you recognize this guy as Tuco, the archaeologist that you encountered on your first mission.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
crystal mission? Okay, that's who I thought this was supposed to be. I noticed him around the pillar and I'm like, no, we're not trying to cause trouble right now.
We're saying here to just make sure you're okay from the noble from the city.
She was worried about y'all. Y'all haven't been back in a long time.
Go and make a persuasion check with advantage, Arata. Since Izuto was helping you.
Thanks, Izuto.
Here to help us.
Hey, and that's why we have advantage, eh? Son of a bitch. I'm not lying!
Tuco lets out a cry and says, "That one, kill that one first," he points at Arata.
What the hell?
For the purpose of this, we won't actually do this. The mercenaries attempt to attack you.
I was gonna say with 20 and 28 health enough, but I'm making it far.
I'm about to one-rip all these people, bro.
Yeah, you easily deal with them, leaving them unconscious, sprawled about.
Okay. Excuse you, Bella.
Tuco, he starts running away during this, and you see him like fall down and trip, and he just sort of dramatically turns around. He's like trying to crawl backwards away from an approaching Arata.
Come back.
He says, "No, not again, not like this."
No. It's fine. Stop. You're overreacting.
He does stop, and he says, "Why are you really here?
No,
What do you want with me?"
no, I was not lying to you. We legitimately are on a mission, and we talked to the leader of the place that y'all came from. What was her name? Look over at Tsuko.
Oh god.
I look back at Izuto.
Like Yui.
Yui? Listen, man.
I don't think that's it, but it's something like that.
You would remember her name. You can say her. You can say the yeah.
Okay. Well, like I say her name, and I'm like, look, man. Like she had said she was worried about y'all. Y'all left quite a long time ago, and she hasn't heard anything from y'all.
Okay. Seeing the mercenaries there and you not acting explicitly violent,
Yeah.
Tuco sort of stands up and brushes his coat off, and he says, "Well, why didn't you just say so? You beat up those poor mercenaries for nothing."
You wanna? I did. I don't know what to tell you.
Tuco shakes his head. He says, "Ninja, this is why you can't get involved with them."
This is I calm myself down. I just kind of take a deep breath. I just go, okay. Now that we have that established, is everything going okay here? Because like I said, she hadn't heard from y'all in a while.
Tuco sniffs. He says, "Well, she should keep to her own business. As you can see here," and he sort of gestures at the camp. He says, "We've uncovered a fairly substantial ruin."
Well, nice. What's all in there? What y'all got going on?
He looks at you and he says, "You come and help these people." One of the mercenaries comes out and drags his fellows away to the tent. Tuco says, "Well, I can give you a tour if you'd like."
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Tuco leads you guys up to the large gate here. It opens beneath his touch. You guys enter the other side. This area is still fairly exposed. There are lots of. It is like a cavernous sort of thing. The roof is clearly disintegrated over time, but it still retains some of its form here. As he walks, Tuco explains his theories about what this place is. Basically, a pre-blooming civilization built this area. And as he walks, he catches your ear because he does mention that he theorizes that dragons used to rule this land. As he continues, you pass a massive statue. He points at it and says it is a guardian for their tomb. He enters this inside area and stops at this large door. He says, well, maybe it's helpful that all of you managed to make it here. I was going to have to send back for a ninja anyway. You all can channel chakra, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that is an ability we have.
He points at the door. On this ancient door, it's a bunch of sealing formula centered around 6 chakra crystals. He points at each of them and he says, if you look above each of them, and he points out above each of them is a particular symbol. He names them, each of them, and you do kind of recognize as the symbols are somewhat similar to how you would write it with your modern writing, but slightly different, a little more archaic. The 6 symbols are Hell or Gehenna, Sun, Earth, Heaven, Moon, and Stars.
Sorry, say that again.
Interesting.
I'm trying to mess with my dog.
Heaven, Earth, Hell or Gehenna, Sun, Moon, and Stars.
Heaven, hell. Okay. Sun, moon, stars. Great.
He says, in order to open this door, you need to channel chakra into the crystals, I believe, at the appropriate, the appropriate ones in order.
So do you already know the order by any chance?
He shrugs and he says, no, but I believe it's linked to this here. He sort of steps to the side and gestures to the wall, where there's a large mural with a bunch of different sections. He says, I believe it's linked to this ancient story here. I haven't really given it that much thought since I hadn't expected to have to deal with it for a while. But if you 3 can figure it out, you're welcome to a share of whatever's inside there. Once I properly catalog it, of course.
I suppose that sounds fair.
I look to Izuto and excite me. Treasure.
I suppose we walk over and read through this mural and kind of see what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first panel is pretty obvious. It has a large green dragon descending upon a bunch of fleeing people. The next part, I'll have you guys roll intelligence checks to try to interpret.
Okay.
Oh, that big.
1 second, Bella. Hold on.
Love her.
Just straight intelligence? Dude, she is fiending right now.
Yeah, intelligence.
Oh, that's even. Sorry, I messed up.
That's okay, Izuto.
I was like, I don't think it matters, but not that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So with Suiko dragging your average up,
wow!
you do interpret this one. It's strange. It's a man who appears to be like crying into a lake or some sort of like body of water.
Okay.
And inside of the lake, there's like a reflection of this large eye that's like looking back up at him. It's very stylized, so it's a little hard to tell exactly what's going on, but you're pretty sure that that's the gist of it.
Okay.
For the next one, go ahead and make another intelligence check.
Hold on. Good lord.
Love her, damn it.
Claw me one more time. We're throwing hands.
Ayo, got that free, huh? Oh, now easy toast intelligence.
Okay. This one's a little harder to interpret. It is apparently still the same man, but he's like reaching inside of the lake, and these like black stripes are going up out of the lake and like on either side of his head. You're not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean. For the next one, it's easier to interpret. It's the same man. He has a single black stripe, sort of vertical stripe across one of his eyes, however. And beneath him is the green dragon from earlier, but slain, and it's just clearly bleeding out from its neck. On the final panel, it's the same man with the black stripe across one eye. And he has chains around his hands, and above him is a very prominent large triangle shape.
I don't know if I got any of
Yeah,
that.
Okay.
still not registering.
I don't think any of that clicked for anything for me.
Okay.
So can you repeat the last one?
Yeah, the last one, it's the same man with the black stripe over his eye.
Yeah.
He has chains around his hands, and he's beneath a large triangle shape. It's a simple triangle shape, just very large.
Now, is it golden? It's just large. There's nothing significant about the triangle.
It would be painted normally, like with the same paint. There's not a whole lot of use of color here, except for like very specific things. Like,
Is it the
what's that?
Is it the Triforce?
It is not the Triforce, no.
Damn it. Okay. Wait,
And what are our options?
black stripes.
Your options
is
are
it-
heaven, earth, hell, sun, moon, and stars.
Heaven? Wait, heaven, earth, moon, sun. What?
Heaven,
Oh,
earth,
hell.
hell, sun, moon, and stars.
Okay, so the last one's probably hell.
Okay.
The first one is like moon.
Heaven, earth,
Green dragon
hell.
sending on people.
Heaven,
Man who is
earth, hell,
crying.
moon, sun, stars.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're deciding on the order, correct?
Yeah, so Tuco gestures to the ceiling again. He says, yes, each of those panels presumably lines up with one of these symbols here. There are only 5 panels, though, and there's 6 crystals here. So presumably one of them will go unused.
And
Damn
the
it. Okay.
first dragon. See, I thought when you said it's easy to interpret, it was gonna like be easy to interpret. You know what I mean?
I mean easy to interpret in terms of the artwork.
Like
It's very
looking at the
stylized
yeah,
artwork.
Okay, so the first one was a green dragon kind of attacking people.
Descending on people, right?
Yeah.
Is he like he's obviously has the intent to attack people, correct? He's not just flying down.
Yeah, your interpretation is that the people are like running away, so they're clearly like fleeing in terror.
Okay.
Would that just be Earth?
Be heaven. He's flying.
Yeah.
He's coming
Okay.
down.
Or it could be hell because he's attacking people. Man is crying into a lake.
With the eyeball looking back at him. I liked Moon for that one.
I like thinking moon for that one.
Why? Because of just the eyeball?
Well,
Just a
it's
gut.
like it's crying into the lake, and then, yeah, if I have to sit here and describe it, honestly, I'm gonna be not for it. But Moon just feels right for that one.
Moon feels right.
Okay.
Because like you always see
Sure.
like moon reflections in lakes and things like that, and
Yeah.
so that was like my
Okay.
theory.
Yeah. Are we sticking to heaven for the first one since he's descended from the
Let's
sky?
just say heaven for the first one,
Okay.
just to kind of
Third
have
one, the
something.
black stripes are coming out of the lake and reaching up to either side of his head. That's it.
Oh yeah,
Am I
that is a correct description. Yes.
And the man's
So would
reaching into
that
the
be
lake, right?
Yeah,
hell?
he's reaching into the lake, and there are black stripes going out of the lake and on either side of his head.
Would that be hell?
But there's also the next panel where the dragon is like dead and bleeding and slain and all that.
I think that one's probably stars.
How do we get stars?
That the dragon. Okay, wait. Can you describe the third one for me? Or the fourth one rather.
Yeah, the fourth one's pretty simple. It's just the man and now he has a black stripe across one eye vertically, and the dragon is just beneath him, kind of slain and bleeding out.
Okay. And you think that one's stars, Kevin?
No, I thought the one where he was covering his eyes was stars.
The black. Okay.
Come on, Bella. Just give me a little bit.
Right. So
There's the first one that's the dragon coming down, right?
Yes, yes.
Wait.
Okay. Gut feeling heaven. This isn't permanent. This isn't a choice. Gut feeling
Okay.
heaven. Crying
Second
into
one,
the
I
lake.
think moon.
Right.
Third
One is the markings coming in and hitting his eyes.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
thinking
going across. I thought the third one was like going across his head.
that's his eyes, right?
Oh yeah. The black stripes up out of the lake and up to either side of his head, not on the eyes, right, Hudson? For the third panel.
Yeah, it does not reach into his head. It's just like on either side of his head, like touching.
Oh, okay. That one could be Earth.
Sure, why not?
I could literally hear an argument for Earth, Hell, and stars and be convinced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we thinking stars?
Just eyes. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
So
That's where the eyes things come from, but it wasn't
Okay.
in his eyes.
How about the last one where he has chains around his hands? I'm feeling hell for that one.
Yeah, that one could be hell or Earth. I'm okay with hell on that one.
Yeah.
Wait, is that
the
the one
one-
with the triangle above him?
Yeah, but he has chains around his hands.
That one I'm pretty good saying hell. I think I'm okay saying hell.
I don't know what's up with the Triforce, but okay.
Bye, Bella.
Heaven, moon, earth. Same man, single bat. Okay. Beneath. Okay. What about the fourth one where the dragon's beneath him, slain and bleeding?
Could be sun. Yeah. I could
Um,
kind of see that be sun. Bro, this is all speculation. I don't think we're.
No, I know. I'm just laughing because like just none of this makes sense to me.
I'm saying the
Okay.
first one that comes to mind. I'm just doing gut feeling on all of these.
I'm kind of feeling like the first one could be hell and the last one could be heaven.
With the chains around him is heaven, and the
I feel
dead
like
dragon.
the
Yeah,
chains with the
but triangle.
Triforce is. I feel like the chains with the thing. I'm pretty.
It's
If I had one to
Mostly-
pick, that's probably hell.
yeah, but it's I don't know. It's okay. Because the people are in hell because the dragon's attacking them.
Okay, have y'all tried to put these in an order yet?
We got heaven, moon,
No,
earth, sun.
To the
what?
archaeologist.
Oh, what? No, we have not. Oh, you're saying okay. Sorry, Hudson. What's the answer?
What are you asking him?
I said, has he tried to put these in an order?
He shakes his head. He says, "We don't have people who are reliable, at using chakra. So I haven't tried. I didn't want to damage the door."
Okay, we might. Be
Have you tried just blowing the door open?
Tuco looks horrified at you. He says, "That could destroy everything in there. The sealing jutsu could have fail safes. You know, you can't just go around blowing up doors."
Listen, I was okay. I'm sorry. I was just asking if it was an option. I lean over to Easytoe and I say, "I know what I'm doing." if this fails."
Tuco shakes his head in disgust and he mutters, "It's a savage lad."
Really doesn't like it.
I walk over to the door, just thinking about how many paper bombs it would take to blow it up.
Okay, are we kind of down to just kind of running?
Yeah,
grip some of these. 'Cause
the
it's
longer
kinda...
we think about this, it's not going to matter.
Yeah,
I wrote
the more
down
we're gonna
what
be like,
we-
well, that also could be this.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay, let's try I wrote down our first, whatever. Someone go over there and I'll call out what we have
Here, I'll
written
let
down.
Izuto do it. He is our chakra
Okay.
So
boy.
it's a chakra control check, which, yeah, I think Izuto is pretty good at.
Better than
Okay.
I'll be.
Do you have a roll for that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will go ahead and say my map's not loaded, so if I'm on the red plates, someone put me there.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You successfully put in the chakra in each of the crystals, whichever ones Suiko will call out, I guess.
Okay.
I literally don't have an opinion. Y'all go with whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Are we able to tell if we mess up this first time
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
Okay. All right. Well, what we have written down is heaven, moon, earth, sun, and hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that third Earth one? Just out of curiosity.
The man's reaching inside the lake, black stripes
Okay,
up out of the
thanks.
lake. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Either
Good enough.
I'm a good 40% on all
That's
those.
fine. That's fine.
40%.
That is as confident as I will get,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much what I was thinking. So go for it.
Yeah. I will go ahead and place the first one. See what happens.
Okay. The crystal lights up with energy as you imbue it with chakra. Do you do the same for the following ones?
Yeah, I put in the second one.
Okay. The second one lights up. The third one the same. Fourth the same. Fifth
Yeah.
the same. At the end of it, all 5 chakra crystals go dark.
So it doesn't even tell us what's wrong, bro.
Damn. Okay.
Is he gonna have to do a check for every attempt we do? I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a low DC. These chakra crystals are designed to have a little bit of chakra imbued into them.
Okay, and to be clear, there was no discrepancy between all 5 of putting them in to say one might be wrong. They all had the same effect and then all
It
disappeared.
was the same process for each of them. Yeah.
All right. Well, there is a lot of possibilities if we're just
Yeah.
RNGing.
This isn't.
There's no
Okay.
other rooms in here that could give us more clues. Nothing.
Tuco looks up at you guys. He's just been sort of studying his little booklet this whole time. He says, "Huh? What? Well, yes. I suppose there are. Why? What do you want to know?"
I just want to know the answer. God,
Oh, order of these.
I hate this
All
guy.
right.
He says, I don't know. I'm not an art critic. I can't say. What I can say is there is a common theme in this area. We've seen a lot of this heaven, earth, hell, sun, moon, and
Oh,
stars.
thanks for naming all the options. I'm gonna kill this guy.
He says, I suppose I might have a bit of insight as to which ones mean what their symbolism is, if you think that matters in this case.
Yes.
I would take your advice.
I think it matters a little bit. I'm walking away. I'm sitting over here.
You need to cool off.
I'm annoyed.
He says, all right, well, heaven, I believe, is meant to be a feeling of triumph and victory. It's
Okay,
a symbol of conquest.
Wait.
Okay. Do you have? I was gonna say right in the notepad. So the one where he slays the dragon, probably heaven.
Triumph and what, Hudson?
I'm
victory
writing
and
down,
triumph.
we're good.
Victory, triumph and victory. Great, continue, sir.
Earth is a more representative of the failures of humanity. We were born to seek the stars, but we ended up here. So typically the lower castes of tribesmen that are depicted in the various murals are depicted along with the symbol of Earth.
Okay, so that's probably where he. Okay.
Guessing, new guess. The one where he defeats the dragon is probably heaven. The one where
We'll
he's
just
looking
get 'em
at
and then we'll do this.
the
We'll
one
just
where
get 'em all
he's
done.
looking into the lake. Okay, that's probably
Um,
stars because he reaches for the stars, and then the marks.
Wait,
are
hold
probably
on.
stars.
Okay, hold on. Let's hear the rest of
Yeah,
it.
let's
Keep
just
going.
hear the rest of it, and then we'll
Okay.
lock it in.
I'm just making sure she if she has a little notepad to jot down.
Okay. He continues, he says, hell, on the other hand, is meant to represent the negative aspects of the consequences of people's actions. It is meant to be pain, suffering, yes, tragedy, I suppose.
Okay,
I
so
think that's the last one. That's the last
I
one.
was like that one kind of checks out with what we chose. Okay.
Yes. Okay, keep going.
The sun and moon symbols, I'm not entirely sure about. They don't seem to be used in very traditional manners. The sun, best I can tell, is that it's meant to represent normalcy, when like just a cycle that is going as it should. The moon, on the other hand, interrupts that cycle. It keeps things stagnant, I suppose. It stops the cycle.
Okay.
Stars, on the other hand, like I said, they're meant to represent a more traditional view of what we would consider to be heaven, or a place of where we're supposed to be but aren't. It's an ideal.
Okay.
Okay, all
Okay.
right.
I'm feeling switching up heaven and hell. He probably is reaching for the stars in the lake. Earth is the one where he goes on his face because he gets there. He couldn't get to the stars, and then everything else. The hell was, I think, a good choice. And was there another one?
Okay. Hold
I know
on.
one's
Let's start with. Okay, I'm pretty confident number 4 is heaven. Let's start with number 1. The green dragon descended on people with the intent to attack. What do we
Probably
think?
either hell or moon. I'm guessing hell.
No.
Oh,
Sorry. Hell was the one where he was in chains. Apologize.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and interrupt this. Suiko, go ahead and make a wisdom check real quick.
Oh. Okay. All right. Got a big old fat +1 on that. Great. So wise.
Okay.
Mid-tier.
Wise enough, just barely. You feel the water dragon sort of stirring inside of you. You don't. It's not in words. It's more like just a sense that you get. But it believes that the interpretation here of this mural is all about the man with the black stripe over his eye. Everything else is kind of secondary to that. It's his story, and it needs to be interpreted as such.
Okay.
Okay.
With that, we'll go ahead and end tonight's session since it is 10:02, and you guys can think about what you think the solution to the riddle might be.
I took great notes. Don't worry.
Good.
I'm confident. I'm sure Arata will figure it out. In fact, Suiko, Izuto, don't even think about it. Just leave it to Arata.
Okay.
I would literally rather murder this dude than get this door open.
Blow up the door. All right. Well, good session, guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Alrighty.
See ya.